That is a...
Tell us when.
Keontae, one of the top playmakers on this offense. They get him the ball in free space, and he makes it.
Hello, welcome to the Phoebus Phantoms football game here against the Gloucester Dukes. My name is Scott Saw, and I'm here with my co-hosts
Joseph Moore III
and Dylan Goggins.
And here we have a late start as the Phantoms already lead 7-0 over Gloucester on a massive play that took place.
Yeah, they got it out to their star player, Keontae Gray, and he went for a long catch and run for the touchdown.
70 yards to be exact from the 30 all the way to the end zone. It was an electric play all around by the Phoebus Phantoms, as we will see their defense take the field, and they are star-studded.
Yeah, this defense, they continue to be lights out. They have star players on defense, led by their captain, Caleb Tillery, and they're going to get a chance to prove it here tonight under the bright lights.
I think my impact players to watch is that whole D-line for Phoebus. We love causing pressures, we love blitzing, and we love just being aggressive on defense.
Yes, we do.
There we go. As Gloucester gets the kickoff, and they get tackled down at the 15-yard line. Right around there is where the Gloucester offense will take the field as the Phoebus defense comes out on the field. Who is manning that star-studded defense?
With that tackle, it was Kamari Cuff.
So for me, what I want to look at is I want to look at the defensive backs tonight, right? This is a Phoebus defensive backs who they have guys who can catch the ball and really block the ball as well. So it's going to be interesting to see them in the back make their plays tonight.
Yes, and my bad on the earlier call. It was brought out to the 25, and that is where Gloucester will take the field. And I felt like this Phoebus defense, they don't have positional players. They just have athletes on the field ready to make a play at all times.
I agree.
You can see a D lineman go for a pick six. You can see a safety come in and make a sack. It's just a star-studded all-around defense for Phoebus. And this Gloucester offense is nothing really to sneeze at, so I think they will have their hands full tonight.
Absolutely, because a lot of these defensive players play offense too, which makes them even better athletes.
As Gloucester takes a snap and they hand it off, and it is a gain of nothing, maybe even a loss of 1 on the play.
So, Scott, you were talking about this defensive line for Phoebus tonight, and the player that I'm going to look for off that defensive line is number 52, Marcus Hobson. He also plays center on the offense, but he had a big day in the rivalry game against Hampton, having a crucial sack for him when Hampton was driving down the ball and a few big tackles. So I'm interested in seeing him on that line tonight.
And he's still a part of the junior class, if I'm correct, right?
Absolutely. Class
so he still has
2025.
1 more year to dominate here at Phoebus, and dominate he has already in his career.
Another player we should watch out for tonight is no other than Caleb Tillery, the man himself. Big Chief.
Caleb Tillery has... Gloucester
fumble.
fumble snap. Does Phoebus that ball? They say they do.
We got a flag down. We got a flag.
I have a flag.
Flag on
It might be encroachment. It might be coming back.
And see, that's what we're talking about there. I talked to Caleb Tillery.
They say it was Phoebus ball.
Yeah.
What is the flag for?
Me and Joe
Let's
both
take a
talked to Chief himself today, and he said that he had a lot of high hopes coming into this game, and they don't expect them to score at all.
Absolutely,
At
Dylan.
all.
For a personal foul, chop block against the offense.
Some might say it's cocky, but it's true.
Yeah.
Chop block on the offense. Phoebus ball at their own. At the Gloucester 25-yard line. First down, Phantoms, as the offense will retake the field. And we did not see them on the first drive, but they got that electric score. And I honestly expect them to do the same here.
Absolutely.
We are at the 20-yard line.
Yes, we are a smash-mouth offense. We love to run the ball, and we love hitting, slants over the middle.
We're a pretty good offense. We've been we lost a few stars on offense, but guys like Keontae Gray are stepping up. But the guy I want to watch on offense is at the quarterback, Adonis Stowers.
Yes.
He hasn't been that big-time star quarterback like some of these other schools, but he's done his very well work to keep Phoebus undefeated, as always.
As they do it on the jet sweep. He gets to the outside. 10-5 touchdown Phantoms.
We got a flag
Quick
again
score.
on the ground and might be coming back.
Might be coming back on a hold.
Yeah, I definitely saw a hold on the
You are
offense,
right.
and it should be coming back, yeah.
And shout out to all the fans here at Darling Stadium supporting their Phantoms on their homecoming night.
Packed house. It was a packed house earlier today at the pep rally, and the energy flown through the parade, and now here at the night game.
Packed house on the pep rally, packed house when it came to the parade, packed house here at the game. Phoebus Phantom community just always shows up.
Here's another thing I talked about, too. I talked with Coach Blunt when I was on the field earlier in the pregame, and he was explaining to me, I was asking him, like, how do you stay high for this team? And he said one thing that he wants his guys to work on tonight is just not be so jumpy at the line. As you see, it wasn't a holding. It was a false start there. So just not being jumpy and just playing the game how they normally play and
So
not
that
trying to overdo it.
touchdown was called back. The score is still 7-0 Phantoms over the Dukes.
If I'm Gloucester here, I would have to try and see if I can just try and get the Adonis as quick as possible and not try and let these playmakers
Yes,
get
you
over.
you gotta cause pressure, and they hit a screen out. He goes out, makes a man miss, gets to the 20, gets to the 15, 10, fights all the way down to the 6-yard line before he heads out of bounds. Big play by Phoebus as they are first and goal.
That is a 14-yard play by Paul Stevenson, number 4.
Here's the thing. I was just explaining that, too. Like, I was just saying how Gloucester doesn't want Phoebus to get their playmakers. As you said, Scott, this team has stars offensively and defensively that can play both sides, and it's just about getting them the ball in open space. Once again, there you see a big gain on open space.
Yes, and our offensive line loves out-muscling the opponent's defensive line, and we just love running the ball up the middle, running the ball to the outside, and just like getting the balls to playmakers all around. And we don't have that one star. We have many stars.
I agree. One thing about our offense is we have a lot of track stars. So
He hands it off jet sweep to the opposite side, and he gets...
I think he got there. Let's see where he
Did
marked
he
him.
get there? Where are they marked?
Yeah, I think
I
that's
believe
a yard
so.
short. It's a 3-yard. It's a 5-yard run by Trenton Mitchell, number 9.
Yard short. No touchdown for Phoebus. They will have it.
You said it yourself. I don't know. You know, Trenton Mitchell actually was the starting quarterback for the Phoebus early in the year. Had a rough game against Oscar Smith. Coach Blunt moved in the receiver, and he's been another one of the star playmakers on offense for this team.
One
It is-
person you should really watch out for is Paul Stevenson.
And our correction on the call, it was a touchdown. So Phoebus Phantoms lead 13-0, barring an extra point attempt.
A 6-yard touchdown by number 9, Trenton Mitchell.
Here we go as they take the snap, put up the extra point, and it is right in there. Good. Your Phoebus Phantoms lead Gloucester Dukes 14-0 with 10 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, just not what Gloucester needed. They needed to run the clock, you know, just try and slow down this Phoebus offense. But, of course, a fumble on just their second play on
Yes.
offense, and just like that, Phoebus
A
are up 14-0.
horrific start for Gloucester, and you can't ask for a better start if you're Phoebus.
Absolutely.
And their coaches, I know, are proud of them as their kickoff team will come out here.
But
And
you could just sorry, Scott, you could just tell in the momentum how this game was going to go. In the pregame, it just looked like two different teams warming up, and as I talked to both of you guys about. And so, yeah, it's just showing so far here in the first quarter early.
Yes, it is. The energy is completely different. Phoebus is energized and Gloucester is dead.
And I will say that don't just look at this Phoebus defense and offense. Look at their special teams as well. As in the last game we covered against Woodside, they had a blocked punt for a touchdown. So watch out for this Phoebus special teams as they love making plays and just don't let the offense or defense outshine them. As Gloucester gets it down to the 25-yard line, and that is where their offense will come out and field to face this amazing Phoebus defense.
That is a tackle by number 21, Otis Howard.
And here comes this Phoebus defense, ready to make plays once again.
If I'm Gloucester, you know, I'd play a little copycat. I try and see if I can, you know, get some quick screens, some quick routes to try and get open and try and find their guys. But running the football just doesn't look like it's going to work against this electric defensive front for the Phoebus.
It does not look like it will work. I think if I could say anything about this Gloucester offense, they got to get a quick pass out and try to test that secondary early, because that is the only way I feel like they will be able to get any yards out.
Just
try to screenplay.
Try to just start it off with some type of offensive energy just to get them some momentum, because, I mean, it is absolutely going Phoebus' way
And
so
they
far.
look the lineup in a shotgun with 4 receivers out, and they look the throw quickly, and it is a fumble on the play.
I think Phoebus have it again.
Does Phoebus have it again?
And
no, it
they
looks
don't.
like Gloucester recovered.
they
No,
do.
it
It's
is Phoebus
Phoebus.
ball. It is Phoebus ball. Phoebus ball at the 15-yard
Once
line.
again,
Great play by this defense. Bad snap by Gloucester.
we forgot some defensive names on that front, too. Let's not forget number 8, Anthony Riddick, a 4-star recruit so far. He's been playing offense and defense
We
for him.
have-
Tayshawn Stevenson, one of the captains on that defensive side. And once again, Phoebus just making plays early.
It is just all Phoebus right now and no Gloucester. Gloucester's coaches have to be chewing them out.
Yeah, this is just
If-
not the start that they were
If
looking
I'm a
for.
Gloucester coach, I'm chewing my players out, but I'm also telling them this game is not over.
Yeah.
We might go down 21-0 here.
Yeah.
It's still the first quarter. We've seen crazy happen.
They've got to find some type of play, something to get it going on their side. Because
be a
so far they just
penalty.
can't find a way. Uh-oh.
A penalty,
This might have was a post snap. It was a lot of excitement from Phoebus after that play.
pre-snap penalty, they look to be backing up right now all the way to the 25.
Wow.
That is a 10.
So now
Five-
what can Coach
five
Blunt
call.
do?
Coach Blunt in this Phoebus offense now.
I'll tell you what, if I am Coach Blunt, I'm not switching anything. I'm still going quick screens, still looking to get my playmakers the
Get
football.
a jet sweep in there like they did last
Absolutely,
time.
absolutely.
But I'm also looking at my running back, and I'm saying, hey, you want a ball up the middle? You want to
Absolutely.
just
right.
run them over? You want to play bully ball, bruise
Right.
ball, and just dominate them up the middle? But I'm also looking to the outside, as they only have one safety deep, and they got man coverage, it looks like.
I think what Gloucester's trying to do is just time off Adonis here, because I mean, if they're just going to sit back, it's going to be on advantage for Phoebus because of the receivers that
It
they
looks
have.
like it does look like Phoebus might want to throw it here because it looks to be man coverage. It looks to be a blitz here by Gloucester. So a broken play could end to a touchdown, as it looks like they have a man open as he runs the ball now up the middle, right up the middle, touchdown Phoebus. Strike in one play. You cannot let that happen if you're Gloucester.
Davion Roberts.
Amazing play.
Touchdown number 0, Davion Roberts.
That is just an amazing play. As I was just saying, what did I say? I said, I'm looking at my running backs. I'm saying you want to play bully ball right up the middle. You're bigger, you're faster, you're stronger. And the O-line said they don't need to be bigger, faster, or stronger because we're going to make a hole for him.
I don't know if I'd say bigger, but he sure is fast.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
I will say this, though. We talked about it in the pregame. This O-line, right?
Yes.
It's just something that, you know, sometimes can be overlooked because of the receivers and the stars that they have on the outside. But let's not forget the O-line because they're starting it all for this team.
And the extra point is
Good by
no
Chris.
good.
It's not.
No good. Phoebus leads 20-0. And if I'm the running back and I'm Adonis for Phoebus, I'm taking that O-line out to eat. That O-line deserves some pancakes because
Absolutely.
they've been giving you pancakes on the field.
Absolutely.
One thing about our O-line is they have a great team chemistry. They work together on and off the field all the time.
And that's the thing. Think about it, right? In the past, quarterbacks like Mark Wagner, quarterbacks like Nolan James, who, you know, can move the football, but no need to with this O-line, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it just gives them time to just sit back and just make their throws and hit their guys.
And their guys will get open. We have elite playmakers
Absolutely.
all over the field.
Absolutely.
And one thing Phoebus is amazing at doing is short passes to the running back out in the backfield, as they're not afraid to take that. But, of course, their first read is big plays, and they get them. But right now it's just a run game and just short yardage behind the line of scrimmage, pitch it off to their players, let them make plays. That's what has been working against Gloucester. And Gloucester has no answer for it, and their offense just has been looking starstruck out.
Absolutely. And Dylan, I know you talked to me in a pregame about the like how Gloucester came out flat. What do you think Gloucester needs to do to change that?
Well, now that we're into the game and they're down 20, I don't know what they can do. But before the game, it's all about energy. You have to come.
Fumble on the play.
Another fumble.
See what I mean?
Oh, no.
Phoebus gets
Got it
the
again.
muff.
Wow.
It looks like
Their
Gloucester is
They have it
having a horrible night.
Absolute nightmare. And just again, nothing really even done there. It's just the pressure, the
bright lights.
momentum. Yeah,
the bright lights.
the momentum, and it's just slowing Gloucester down. You can take a look at their fans, their team. They're so distraught,
First down,
and that's just
Phoebus.
not how you want to come out to start a game.
And I'm sorry, I did not mean to cut you off. It was just an amazing
course,
play.
of course.
Continue.
But like I was saying, when you're first in the game and you're on the field, it's all about energy. Whoever has most energy is gonna win the game. But with our team, it's all love on the field, and we leave it on the field.
And we was looking at this pregame, and I was looking at my announcers, and I said, Phoebus looks more energized.
Absolutely.
Gloucester does not look like they came to play.
They look like
Phoebus
they don't
looks like they will win and they will dominate here at their homecoming night. And they don't have any plans of letting Gloucester spoil it.
at all.
You could see how Gloucester's reacting, coming to this line. Their heads are down. They look out of it. They still have 9:45 left in the first quarter.
I mean, this is the third time that this defense has came out.
Absolutely.
When Phoebus has been in plus territory, not only plus territory, but ahead of the 30, 25-yard line.
Well, wait
Sit
a minute,
back,
Scott.
sit back.
If I'm not mistaken, it looks like Gloucester did recover.
Oh,
the
they
fumble.
did
Yeah,
recover.
they must have got back on it.
Our apologies for the earlier calls, but it's still
Still a deep hole to climb out of.
Still a deep hole to climb out of, as they have it at looks to be the 24.
Everybody coming to charge for Phoebus.
And they don't get anything. Don't get anything.
Play was stopped. Tackled by multiple people on the play.
Yes, I was saying earlier, this Phoebus defensive line will swarm to you. They don't care if you win. As soon as you get the ball, you are their enemy, and they will treat you as such.
And that's the thing. I mean, when we talk about Phoebus's defensive line, like you said in the pregame, Scott, they've been so dynamic. They've been so fast and quick and strong, and it's just showing tonight against Gloucester.
They are a pin your ears back and go at the ball carrier.
Absolutely.
That is what they are. They don't let ball carrier. They don't let the running back. They don't let the quarterback. They don't let anyone get anything. And it looks to be, once again, a quick stop by this defensive line. The secondaries had no troubles because they haven't gotten any troubles. The
That's the
defensive
thing.
line is just taking care of it.
Absolutely. When you have a front seven, I mean, you take a look at that, right? They only brought 4, but you could see number 12, Nolan, right? Noah, excuse me. You could see number 10, Caleb, just coming off that edge and blitzing as well with him.
And you look at, as I said, the secondary has no issues right now. Secondary could be out there laying down on the field for all it cares, because this Gloucester offense has just not been able to move the ball past the line of scrimmage. So the secondary hasn't been tested at all. So as Gloucester lines up here, third down and long, third down and 10, as they line up in a shotgun formation. This is an obvious passing situation. This is where our secondary will be tested.
The ball is
And it's picked. No. Yes.
It
No.
was swatted.
Nah, it hit
Swatted
the ground.
down.
But another
Swatted
great play
down.
by number 8.
Once again, swatted down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball was swatted down by the 4-star Anthony Reddick.
Line of scrimmage. That's what we were just saying.
Yeah.
The secondary has no worries if the D line keeps making plays.
So here's the thing, right? That's a 3 and out, right? You don't run it, you can't run it again, and then a pass attempt that fails. It's just Gloucester's got to find a way to. What I think they should do is I think they should just spread them out
Yes.
and try and find their receivers on the outside, try and get their star players involved. You could see on the first 2 plays when they tried to run the ball, they were all mushed up. So
Yes.
Phoebus, they sent everybody, and obviously
And
Phoebus has the stronger.
This is
pass.
the play I want to keep my eyes on, because this. Ooh,
He was close, definitely
tough
close
hit.
there. I think he got a piece.
That might be a flag.
Like I was saying earlier, one
do
thing
have a
about our
flag now.
offense is that we are very explosive.
You said it, Scott. There is a flag.
He
back by
ran
about
into
the
that.
13
That
yard.
might be running into the kicker. That might be 15 yards. That could be 15 yards.
He jumped it good, but I think when his hand, he just
As I
so
was saying
strong.
As I was saying there, they love blocking punts.
Yeah.
This special teams. And they blocked one against Woodside last time we covered a game. And they blocked multiple this year. They love blocking punts. They love pinning their back, just blocking punts. And it does look to be a flag on Phoebus. And I think it's roughing or running into the kicker or punter.
But like you said, Scott, they're just so strong, right? And so athletic for Phoebus that they can play both sides. So it's really not about them having personnel. When you can have the same 11 on your offense come out and the same 11 on your defense, that's what makes the team and the unit come together so strong and easy.
And then when you need those players off the bench, best believe they're going to step up and take it to them. And it's going to look like their starting offense is still out there.
Absolutely.
If I were to compare Phoebus in the 7-5-7 to college, it would probably be Alabama.
Absolutely.
Because when a starter comes out, the second string is just as good.
I agree. I don't know if they're looking like Alabama this year, but I get you.
I mean, 20-0 first quarter.
And previous
Alabama ain't looking like them.
at all. Looking more like Oregon.
Looking more like Washington.
But
Go Huskies.
this is what Coach Blunt wanted his guys to do, right? He didn't want his guys to come out flat. He wanted his guy to come out strong, prepared, and really ready and taking Gloucester serious. And that's exactly what they've done so far.
Absolutely.
Yes. They didn't look at the schedule and say, oh, we got Gloucester.
Right.
They looked at the
Absolutely.
schedule and said,
It's
we got a
another
team.
Yep.
It's another team. It's another day. It's another
Yeah,
fight.
another team, another game. And as people around me would always say, any given night, and that's what Phoebus tells their players, any given night, put 100% because you don't know how they're going to come out playing. Because they could come out swinging. They could come out putting points up on you, and as soon as you know you're down. And you could look at that team and be like, well, how are they doing this? They don't usually do this. As Phoebus takes a screen pass. Oh, incomplete.
But there's our first pressure of the night, right? That's the first time Gloucester's made some type of pressure on Adonis. Like I said in the pregame, he's my guy to watch because, yes, he's made those big throws, but at the same time, there's been some throws where we could see him make progress on, and that's right there is one that we're talking about.
Yes, he does need to get more consistent on the pressures, but that no means saying he's a bad quarterback. He's a wonderful quarterback.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But it's just like any quarterback, when they're faced with pressure, it's harder to play.
I agree.
So
if I'm Gloucester, I'd keep sending him. I'm sending five.
I'm sending
six.
6 men.
Yeah, definitely.
6 men at a time.
Definitely. Get some pressure on Adonis and try and force those throws like that you can try and pick off.
Because when you look at it, it's their D-line that's been getting beat. I'm looking at my secondary say make plays. And it's a run up the middle, looks to be a gain of 5 there for Phoebus. And as I was saying, that O-line's going to get that running back 4 or 5 yards of play. And if you average 4 or 5 yards of play, 3 plays, you got 15 yards. 3 plays, you got 12 yards. That's a first down each and every 3 downs. You don't have to even worry about what you're going to do on 4th down because you're just going to continuously get those downs, and you're going to continuously get first downs.
You are absolutely right, sir.
And it's just, I don't know how this Gloucester team is going to respond because 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first quarter. They're down 20-0.
A lot of clock. It's a lot of clock. It's a lot of clock.
And they honestly haven't seen Phoebus behind their own 50. Behind the 50. They haven't seen Phoebus in minus territory. They've only seen him in plus. As that's a big play there. And Phoebus gets all the way down to the 10, it looks like, on just a good play once again.
That is
dominating.
So we talk about this O-line, right? I'm sorry, Dylan. We talk about this O-line, right? But what about the running back? Speak more on that for me, Dylan.
Is a first down.
Like I said before, we are very explosive. We have at least 4 different running backs, one for each thing. Like Davion, he's more of a power running back.
Mm-hmm.
Paul is a speed running back. It's like Trent, he's Trent. But that was a 29-yard run by Davion.
We got 7 minutes left. Once again, Phoebus up 20-0. And it's just a good playing by Phoebus. As we have
I think there's going to be a false start on Phoebus, guys.
Yes,
Somebody jumped a
false
little too
start.
early.
jump on the offense. We have struggled with false starts, and the coach does not like that. But you give up 5 yards and then gain 15. Still a first. So as we look to maybe have substitutions here on the field as Adonis is walking over to the coach. It would not be a substitution. He's just getting the play. And he goes back to the huddle. And I expect Phoebus, if they don't run up the middle, I expect them to try to take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm testing that Gloucester secondary here in short yardage. First and goal from the 15. I'm testing that Gloucester secondary because what I've seen from Gloucester overall is they can't stop us. And they hand it off once again right up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Phoebus, they will go up 26-0. 6 minutes left in the first quarter on Gloucester. As Gloucester's just, their defense is tired. And their offense is not making any plays for them.
And they're getting to do anything they want to do with the football. Anything that they want to do with the football, from running it to throwing it. It's just not the best start that Gloucester want. Really not even the best start, just the worst start that they could have.
And let me know who scored that touchdown.
That was a 14-yard touchdown by Davion Robinson.
Good work, Davion. And as we were saying earlier, that this game could be competitive. It's just gonna who strikes, who lets those body blows wear them down. And right now it's Kickatin. I mean not Kickatin. My apologies, Gloucester.
Wow, and that's another missed field goal. That's another missed field goal there.
Yeah, it's just another missed field goal. 26-0.
I actually look at the kickers before game. Both of them wasn't kicking their best in the free game. So yeah, that's another thing interesting to see because that's 2 extra points gone through the window.
Yeah, 2 extra points. 26-0. That's still a score you look at and you're like, oh, we got firm control. That's 4 touchdowns.
Absolutely.
But I'm also looking at the kicker and I'm like,
Yeah.
That's a 12-yard field goal.
Because you got to remember, at the same time, this is a Phoebus team who are in a new region, right? They're in 4A now. They're going to be facing more challengers, and when the competition gets tough, let's not forget they have that big game with Warwick in a couple of weeks. They're going to want those extra points to be good. Yeah, absolutely. And I think
that game might come down to a field goal. And if the special teams continue playing like this, do I continue putting my offense out there?
Absolutely.
They have not been faced with that, so they have not had to make that decision. And they've just been dominant. But I think Warwick will give them a run for their money, as you said. And I think we have to just continue playing our ball, our brand of ball, and just be good. Now, who's leading the kickoff today?
Leading the kickoff today is Ferris Knight.
As they boot away, and then Gloucester gets the ball, runs up, gets down to the 28, 29-yard line around the 30. And right now, it's just how will this Gloucester offense come out here? Because Gloucester offense, this is a score points or you lose.
Yeah. You got to score points.
You got to score points, get a stop, score more points.
Here's the thing if I'm Gloucester. They still haven't listened to me here, Scott. I'm trying to help them out a little bit. Spread the guys out. Get your quick, slants. You don't want to running into the linebackers and running into the D-line.
It seems like Phoebus continuously comes out here and man, because they know Gloucester is going to run the ball. I don't know if Gloucester has trust in their QB. I don't know what it is. But right now, they're not testing that Phoebus secondary.
Absolutely.
You've seen what their D-line's doing to you. Test the secondary. They're playing off. Hit a little curl. Hit a little slant. Hit a drag. Hit a zig. But they're not doing that. And they run QB draw now, and that gets nothing. You're not going to be able to do that on this Phoebus front five.
Nobody has all year, right?
And I don't know why Gloucester thinks they're different.
Right. And that's the thing that we're talking about pregame when we talk about this front seven and how dominant they've been.
If you're Gloucester looking at this, you're like, the run game's not working. We got to pass the ball. But it looks like they don't trust their quarterback to pass. A quarterback's job is to pass the ball. So if you don't trust your quarterback to pass the ball, you might just need a new quarterback.
But here's the thing. You want to be able to run the football, right? Set up a play action, set up a deep throw. But when you can't do that, it makes it tough.
They throw it here, and it's just batted down and incomplete.
But another thing I want to talk about, Scott, is it's not like Phoebus is sending all their men. Right?
They're not sending seven. They're sending four.
Right. It's just their D linemen going at them, and the strength and power that they have to just bowl through what Gloucester's doing so far is just incredible.
They're sending four and putting their linebackers in the holes.
Right.
So if Gloucester somehow finds a hole, their linebackers right there to wrap them up. And Phoebus has tacklers out there. They're not going to miss a tackle. You got to find a way to get past them, and running the ball is not going to get past this Phoebus team.
Here's the thing, though, if I'm Gloucester, right? For them to try and get something to work, they're going to have to make a quick play and then no huddle, right? All this time that Phoebus is having to reset.
Hit that college hurry up.
Absolutely. It's just taking so long, and Gloucester haven't been able to get any yards yet.
And now they send pressure here, and it
Heads
is
up.
Ooh, nearly picked.
That pass intended for number 11.
Good play there by Phoebus, and they just have been making plays on defense. Who made that play there? If I'm looking at Gloucester, I don't punt if I'm Gloucester. I'm looking at it. We've given them the ball in plus territory this whole time. What is punting going to do? Might as well just give it back to them at that point. Because you don't have the biggest leg at the punter. You don't got a Michael Dixon back there who can punt the ball 50 yards, 60 yards.
Right, absolutely. But at the same time, though, Phoebus is pretty much, like you said earlier, living in Gloucester's red zone. So just to try and get some to pin him deep here.
It's a boo out, and it looks to be fair caught by Phoebus at around the 45-yard line of Phoebus in minus territory. And here comes this Phoebus offense. And this broadcast is brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production only at Phoebus High School. Make sure to check them out on social media and on the YouTube page.
I'd like to say shout out to all the alumni that showed up tonight. The crowd is definitely energized, and the stadium is definitely full.
All the alumni, all the current students, and I want to shout out all the academies here at Phoebus, as I think Phoebus is the best school in the 757, and definitely in Hampton.
Absolutely. I mean, you put it perfectly. I just think that the atmosphere tonight, it's like a Phoebus versus Hampton rivalry, right?
Yes.
Like, that's how many people have shown up tonight for Phoebus's homecoming, excuse me.
All I see is blue and yellow. I don't see red.
It's a lot of blue and yellow.
I see blue and yellow. I don't see red. And Phoebus don't like the color red. That's our rival.
At all.
Fun fact, if you wear red to practice, you got 25.
As I said, Phoebus don't like red. And we're treating Gloucester out here. They're wearing red. We don't like them. So,
We are Bulls. We see red.
yes. As the Phoebus offense comes out here. Is that? No.
Quarterback keeper.
That's
tackling
Gloucester.
play made by Tayshawn Stevens.
Gloucester's out there. What did we miss? Who made that play?
Number 19, Deshaun Richardson.
Sean Richardson. He's been making a lot of plays out here. This Phoebus D-line. What did we miss? That is what I'm asking
Yeah,
myself.
something must have happened.
Did we fumble did we muff the punt?
Nah, he called a fair catch. I think
What
it,
happened?
it must have was a
Penalty?
penalty on us. Yeah, it had to be a penalty on us that caused it.
And I want to shout out the band. Band's amazing.
Absolutely.
Phoebus. Cheerleaders, amazing.
Absolutely.
The JRTC program that came out with the colors, all amazing.
The
And-
festivities for homecoming have been
Yes. The parade earlier. Sorry about the traffic, everyone, but the parade earlier was amazing. I was marching into myself for my swim team.
great.
Shout out Coach James. Shout out Coach
Absolutely.
Thackeray. Shout out the swim
Absolutely.
team. Shout out the baseball team.
Absolutely.
Shout out basketball.
Absolutely.
Shout out just all the great, amazing sports teams here at Phoebus. And that's what makes Phoebus sports. That's what makes the Phoebus tradition. We're a football school, but we love all our sports.
Yeah.
That last taco was brought to you by Tayshawn Stevenson, number 7, the senior, the ODU commit.
ODU commit. We got a Maryland commit out there, don't we?
Yes, sir. That is number 8, Anthony Reddick.
Yes, Anthony Reddick, the 4-star. And we just had a Pitt commit, Jordan Bass.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So,
boy,
make
do we
some
miss him.
noise for
We-
this third
We
down.
make D1 talent. That's what Phoebus does. We make D1 talent.
Big third down for Gloucester here. This is the farthest they've gotten. Got to pick it up.
Got to pick it up here as Gloucester drops back to throw. Hit as he throws off the hands.
Of Keontae Gray.
Nearly a pick there by Phoebus. Looks like the ambulance is having to go somewhere out of the field. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah.
Prayers up. And it looks like they're bringing out their punt team again. If I'm Gloucester, I'm playing aggressive. I'm looking at my offense saying, you got to score. The punter, he's not seeing the field. I'm a Madden announcer right now. That punter's not seeing the field. I'm playing Madden if I'm Gloucester. I'm not letting him see the field. I'm putting my offense out there 4th and 50.
Here's the thing, though, that I'm noticing from Coach Blunt. If you guys don't believe us on Phoebus not taking this serious, look at that third down, right? You're up 26-0.
You send
But
blitz.
instead of just staying back, they send the house after the
Yes.
QB and nearly got an interception.
Nearly got a pick. And if it would have been a pick,
Oh, man.
pick 6.
Oh, man. He
Take
got
him
a
to the
lot
house.
of grass in front of him.
You're hearing me become Gus Johnson on that call. Everyone's going crazy. You'll hear this crowd. And there's just, once again, shout out everyone came here, homecoming game. Big game. So,
All the alumni band, you can't really see them, but all the alumni cheerleader down there, all the alumni football players down on the sideline cheering them on.
yes, and just everyone showed out. Very few seats are
appreciate
empty
you.
over here. A couple over there. But
A little bit. Last time.
when someone's leading 26-0 first quarter, you're going to see a few empty seats.
And I know y'all see the other side.
Yeah, don't act like we don't see the other side. That's where our cameras are on. So,
It's
but
pretty
it's
pretty
over here
empty
near the booth, it's a sea of blue.
We're having a ball. We're having a ball.
We're having a ball up here at the booth, as it is a punt. Good snap, great snap. The punting game has been the best game for Gloucester today.
Look out. Look out. He's
Here
got
we
room.
go.
He's
He's
got
got the
room.
outside. Gets to the 45-50. 45-40.
got a flag.
Down
We got
to
a
the
flag
35.
down.
We have a flag.
down.
It could be
coming
holding,
back.
blocking
Yeah.
the back. Could
I
be
think it's coming back with a holding and a blocking the back.
Could be coming back.
That punt was returned by number 4, Paul Stephen Davis.
That play got us ecstatic, but it has to be coming back.
We've got some plays. We got our guy Dylan over here standing up after that one.
Yeah, we're all here excited. I nearly stood up. You nearly saw me stand up. You would have heard my knees pop. How old I am.
Okay. What are we talking about?
We're talking about whatever. It's 26-0. It's 26-0. First quarter. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. It's not been pretty for Gloucester.
For my Gloucester people, I hate to bring this up, but last year it got bad like this to the point where
Yeah.
3 quarterbacks went down for
Yeah.
Gloucester, and
Multiple
it had to end
injuries.
at the half. So hopefully,
Last game we covered it in the half.
absolutely,
They
So,
called it lightning, but it was not lightning.
it was kind of bad anyway. Shout out to our guy AJ. He was in the booth.
Yeah,
Which is
AJ in the booth. He did our last volleyball game. Shout out that crew, London and AJ.
Yep. Shout out AJ. Matter of fact, he is Mr. Golden Blues this year.
Yes, Mr. Golden Blues. Shout out Zion Parks, a member of DVP. He is Mr. Phantom.
And shout out our main man behind it all, Mr. Price, who is Mr. Faculty tonight.
Yeah.
guy
Shout out
is
Mr. Price.
That guy.
Is it a first down Gloucester? I'm looking at the ball arrow and it says Gloucester.
We have the football, but
We
once
do.
again in great territory.
Do we? We do. That ball thing has not changed. Now it has. No, it still has not. Looks to be a re-kick on the punts.
It absolutely does look like that.
You know it's bad when you have to re-kick a punt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something that
They're
a
not
lot of
even
people don't
giving
want
you
to
the
see.
first down.
Yeah.
They're like, you're going to blow it again. We're going to see this punt team 5 seconds from now. As it is a repunt, we got 2 men back there. Both of them very deadly on the returns. And I expect them to pin their errors back. I want a block punt. That's what I want. I want a block punt. And it's not a block punt. We didn't go after anyone.
Just not going to kick
Whistles.
it out of bounds. Don't want to get another big return there. Kind of smart there from the Dukes.
And we see this O-line. Who is manning the O-line tonight?
On O-line tonight, we have. Give me 1 second. We have Troy, Marcus, Nathaniel, Emery, Joshua, Byron, Jaden, Kenji, David, Jalen, Davion, Isaiah, and Nelson.
Yes.
And let's not forget the man under center, number 52, Marcus Hobson.
He hasn't really been under center tonight. He's been the shotgun.
Yeah.
Emery has been the center for tonight. Shout out to Emery. His birthday was this week. He had a ball. I will tell you that much.
Yeah, shout out Emery. Good friend of mine.
We got time out here. Coach
Wait up.
Blunt doesn't like what he liked there. Just not a good formation.
Doesn't like the formation. Shout out Emery, by the way. That's my friend. That's my boy.
It's getting late down here, Scott. Work with me here.
Yeah.
It's become non-exciting the way this game's gone so
Oh,
far.
26-0? Oh, a lovely game. It's a competitive game. You think this is fun? Try watching the Bears play every day.
Oh, man.
Every weekend. That's
Boy,
not
oh,
fun.
boy.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You a Saints fan.
It's
so
okay.
I know it's not fun for you.
Hey, it wasn't past Sunday. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. What, last Sunday? Last Sunday was fun for y'all. 34-0
absolutely.
against the Patriots.
Absolutely. Shout out to my my guy Mac Jones doing
Hey,
his job and throwing in picks.
Last Thursday?
Boy, oh
Very
boy.
fun for the Bears fans.
G
Got our first win over
Willikers.
Washington. Who you support?
I don't support nobody.
That's fair enough. Some of us have lives and the others live and breathe football.
You know who I support?
Who?
Jordan Bass.
Yeah, shout out Pittsburgh.
Big J2O. Used to be J5. Now we J2O.
He ain't here no more. You know, can talk about our stars. Talk about our current star.
But he had an impact on our current stars, you know? He had
Yeah,
an
he
impact on
had an
all of
impact.
Phoebus. He's a legend.
Watch at the
And
bottom.
Adonis
At the bottom, he's
rolls
got
out.
a big shot.
Launches it deep.
Underthrow.
Wide open.
Crazy underthrow by Adonis. And they
Incomplete.
dropped
He was out of bounds anyways. Incomplete. Dropped.
But see, that's what we're talking about.
Adonis has
Wide
those deep
open.
shots.
He was wide open. And Adonis scrolled out of the pocket. He didn't even need to do that.
What'd you say?
And
Shout out
yeah.
my boy Mac Jones.
Absolutely. Because
I'm
look,
trolling
you can
Adonis.
see,
We love you.
You can see Coach Blunt mad at him there. If Adonis stays in the pocket and just lets it go, that's a walk-in touchdown. But he tried to get cute, comes out of the pocket, throws it, and he underthrew it, and then, you know, of course, he dropped it.
Trying to get cute is crazy.
That's just how I look. That's just how I look.
I mean, when you're up 26-0,
Yeah,
first quarter.
yeah. But
I'm
knowing
thinking,
Coach,
like, 2 minutes left.
knowing Coach Blunt though,
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Still, yeah.
Oh no,
he
he's
definitely wants
gonna
you to execute
shoot
that
out,
throw.
shoot out,
Definitely
shoot out.
wants you to execute
Fire
that throw.
squad. Fire squad's a bit too much. As it looks to be 2 running backs out, and never mind, he motions 1 out. It looks to be an obvious run play.
Once again, at the bottom of your screen though, one-on-one coverage.
High snap, hands it off, up the middle, bounces it out to the outside. He's just going to outrun everyone there. Gets to the 40, tackled down at the 37-yard line. What a play there by
Davion Roberts. That was almost a 20-yard run by Davion Roberts, number 0.
That's Davion Roberts.
It's
Once again, just first down Phantoms.
Yeah. Just so easy though, right? The O-line's doing their job. Dave is doing his job. And when you have all 6 of those guys on the same page, it's going to lead to a great
We got
night.
Mr. Basketball down here.
Shout out to Cam, man.
Shout
We
out
got our guy
Cam,
Cam
Mr.
Taylor. We got our guy Cam
Basketball.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. Shout out everyone, Mr. Everything. you
Yeah.
know.
Boy, let's see
Mr.
what
and
he's
Mrs.
gonna do this year at them basketball games. Without Jordan Leaks, we're gonna be looking
25 points. 25 points again.
shaky.
Hey, don't say that. We win the states. Trust the process.
Anderson, the first time to not, Scott.
Actually, yeah, first time tonight. He has it off to the fullback. We get it. Fullback's involved. That's how badly we're winning. Fullback's involved.
Who is that there?
Jakar Freeman, the man himself, Big Freeski.
Look like the 50s getting the fullback involved. Smash mouth. That's what I say. That's what we like. We look running the ball up the middle. Power bully ball.
They're loving being able to do this. You know?
And once again, back in shotgun. What I say, Adonis throws it out and dropped.
That was a drop pass by.
What I will say with
Smith.
Adonis, he's getting the ball out quickly.
Yeah, definitely. And that's exactly how Coach Blunt wants it, you know? Want him to get the ball out. If you noticed in his first couple of weeks as the starting quarterback, he held on to it a little
Yes.
too long, more than likely.
When I covered that Woodside game, he was holding on to the ball a lot. But another thing he was doing was making throws. He's making throws tonight.
Right.
Don't get it wrong. He had one miss.
This is the most we've seen from
But we're gonna-
Adonis
Right.
since he's been at Phoebus.
And he wasn't the starter the first game.
Absolutely.
Was he?
No, it was Trenton Mitchell who got the start on the road against Oscar Smith.
But
of course, didn't look
Trenton's
his
just an
best.
athlete.
Yeah. And
They
moved
put him
in a
everywhere.
receiver. Yeah, absolutely.
And they were like, Adonis, this is your team. Go out there, make plays. And they hand it off. Up the middle, breaks the tackle, gets tracked down. Ooh!
He got hit
Ooh.
behind. Let's see if they're going to throw the flag. No flag on the play
No.
there. I
That was
definitely
an
thought
ugly looking tackle.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was a horse collar on that
Ugly
one.
looking tackle. I feared for injury. I saw that Nick Chubb play, feared for injury.
But talking back on how Adonis got the job, let's give credit, though, to Trent, right?
Yes.
Because
Trent's amazing.
for him to get out of his role as the QB and step into the wide receiver role, that's exactly
He had a big
the
play
team
last time
player
I was
that you
covering
want.
out there.
Absolutely. That's
play.
the exact team player that you want. Just being able to play any spot Coach Blunt asks him. He's got to love that, and that's what they need trying to make a three-peat here this year.
Yeah, three-peat. Back to back to back, which sounds so good compared to back to back.
It has been a very exciting high school
As
for us
he
so far.
hands
Joe,
it.
what
Jet
cut?
sweep, gets to the outside. Out of bounds at the 5.
That run was
First
by
and
number
goal.
4, Paul Davis Stevens.
We got speed on this team.
Stephen Davis.
I mean, when I tell you
Miami
we have
Dolphins.
weapons, we got, oh, man. Yes. Yes. What a comparison there, Scott. Absolutely. But once again, right, we talk about all these stars, the O-line, right? You talk about them giving this guy time to get to the edge and find a way to do that. It's just been such a good look tonight
I feel like
on
why
offense.
our O-line so good? Half them guys out there play D-line.
Oh, of course.
So
Of
they're
course.
they're physical.
Right.
O-lines are physical in general, but they play D-line and O-line. They're extra physical. We got athletes. I will say that once again, and I will continue saying that. And our athletes are winning these games. As this first quarter is finally nearing an end, 43 seconds left. It feels like this first quarter has been a whole game.
Feels like it's already been the game.
And he hands it out to the outside. He cuts up. Touchdown, Phoebus. I'm not even getting excited anymore. That's the 5th in 12 minutes. We're not even about 15-minute quarters. We're at 12 minutes.
Who is that touchdown by?
That touchdown was by number 4 again, Paul Stephen Davis.
I'm going to give some credit, though, to my guy, number 32, Christian Wilson. You see him down in the trenches getting
big
that
blocks.
big lead block. Number 4 being able to cut back inside and scoring a touchdown. What a block by Christian to help him.
We need to give the big guys more love.
Absolutely.
Just as a football community in general. The O-line, everyone who makes blocks needs more love.
yeah.
Because I feel like for O-line especially, we call them out when they make a bad play.
Right.
We never call them out when they make a good play.
Absolutely.
And the O-line for Phoebus is just amazing. They don't make bad plays. They don't make bad plays.
Extra point attempt is good.
And the extra point is good. We haven't said that in a while. 33. Nothing.
Phoebus, 33.
33 nothing. Phoebus. Amazing game once again. It's just I have a question. Did Phoebus put this game on rookie mode?
I think so, right? But I will say this, though, about Phoebus, right? Once again, pregame is
I'm
the
looking
game.
at Gloucester right now. Not to cut you off, but I'm looking at Gloucester. He's walking up, head down.
Right.
Head down.
Right.
They're
Very
depleted.
upset.
But
They're
they
the
had their
first
head
winner.
downs. They had their head downs in the pregame, though. Like, this is what we talk about. Pregame.
We saw
still the
Phoebus
game.
coming out here doing shuffles in a circle,
Absolutely.
yelling, screaming.
Absolutely.
We saw Gloucester in
They
the
were
line.
watching him. Gloucester was watching Phoebus.
Gloucester was just watching.
They were watching Phoebus.
They're trying to be on Burgess edits.
They are booed up down there.
And we got a kickoff here for Phoebus. It was a squib. And he's down at the 35 best starting field position today for Gloucester, which is saying something because they haven't had any starting field position.
But even when they get good, decent field percentage, you know what I'm trying to say, Scott.
You trying to set the rain out?
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. Just 3 and outs on 3
But
and
I will
outs.
say, something I've seen, Phoebus is committing a lot of penalties.
This is the most penalties we've seen from this Phoebus team since the season has started.
If you put Phoebus out there making these penalties, usually a team making this amount of penalties this early
Is losing.
never up 33-0. They're down 33-0.
Absolutely.
Gloucester's played a great game penalty-wise.
Down on the sideline, we got the backup quarterback, number 15. Dylan, can you talk a little bit about him? He's
warming up.
Yeah, he's warming up here.
Putting a backup quarterback in second quarter, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think Coach Blunt's already calling off the dogs here early up 33-0.
These are players we have not seen or heard about yet this season. He is a freshman, Marquise Banks.
I want to see this freshman ball.
I talked about him in pregame.
I've heard he's special.
I've heard he can move.
Special.
He's a lefty, right? Not a lot of lefty quarterbacks have come out of Phoebus.
Tua? He
Right.
didn't come out of Phoebus, but he's a lefty.
Right. But, just talking about it as we reach the end of this first quarter, it's going to be special to watch when he comes in the game. Let's see what he can do.
I will say, what are they feeding these freshmen?
No,
He don't look like a freshman.
Nah, he looks like he's a junior already. Looks like he's in my
I was saying
grade.
the same thing about Marcus when he came in.
That
I
is a
didn't remember
grown
math
man.
class.
That is a grown man. Since freshman year, that has been a grown man. He will stay a grown man.
And once again, this broadcast is brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production here only at Phoebus High School. And I want to shout out our wonderful teacher, Mr. Price. I just want to shout out every kid, every student, every young adult here in the Academy of Digital Video Production.
You're saying Mr. Price, but we also have Miss Thackeray and
Miss
Miss
Ward.
Ward as well.
And now here's the big video that Mr. Price will show all of you.
And we're back here, and Gloucester has the ball, it looks like. Let's start out this second quarter. Phoebus leads 33-0. Your Phoebus Phantoms are in blue and white. And Gloucester is in the red and white, or white and red. Gloucester coming in the away team. It's tough to play on the road here at Darling Stadium. But it's also tough to get down 33-0 in the first quarter.
It's really tough to come back from 32-0.
It's tough to get down. It's tough to get back.
It was something that we kind of expected, to say the least, but
Yeah.
it's even better watching what Phoebus has done. And now the thing is, they're going to, straight prevent mode with only sending
We
3.
might have expected it, but it's different to expect it than to see it. And we've seen it.
Uh-oh.
And it's a big play. Picked up by Phoebus. He
Watch out,
makes
he's
a
got
man miss.
blockers.
Guy has some blockers, gets to the outside. He's going to outrun everyone.
Still moving.
Gets up to the 40-yard line in plus territory. There we go, defense.
That pick was brought to you by Ricardo Underwood, number 13.
Speaking of brought to you by, once again, this broadcast is brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production only at Phoebus High School.
The Phoebus High School.
The Phoebus High School. The best academy at the Phoebus High School.
So, guys, 3rd and 15 play just right now, right? They only sent 3. My thing is, I don't know why he threw that ball, right?
No.
It's 5 guys right there on
Looked like a
him
Hail Mary.
at once. Yeah, he just threw it up.
Yeah.
It just made it easy for him.
Speaking of I want to shout out the high school teacher of the year, Miss Tirza Sorrow Janes.
His mother.
Yes, also the coach of the Phoebus swim team. Come check us out at the Hampton Aquaplex. You'll see your boy. And check out the baseball team as well.
Of course.
Not
You'll
to
see
mention
your
the
boy.
track team.
And the track team.
State champs.
Track team, state champs. Hey, back to back.
It's really been 3 years in a row.
You about to make it back to back to back to back.
Running that ball right there is one of our getting the pass.
We gonna join y'all this year, Dylan. We gonna get that state chip this year. I got
We
faith in
better.
my guys. We got it.
We better. That
Yeah.
pass was caught by number 4 again, Paul Stephen Davis. He is actually, I think he won 2 state medals last year. He
Yeah.
transferred to us from Woodside last year.
Yes. And once again, back to the Academy of Digital Video Production. We have 2 new teachers this year.
And one of them is behind us right now.
One of them is behind us.
Wow.
Shout out.
Miss
Wow.
Shout out.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out. Yeah.
She been going through it, real talk.
She's looking all comfy behind us right now.
a
And
little-
shout out the other one,
got a
Miss
little
Thackeray,
blanket.
Coach Thackeray.
She about to bring me a pickle.
They've been great replacements for Miss Perry. We couldn't ask for anything better.
Pause.
That's a fine.
Davion Robertson to carry.
All right, guys. We got our guy number 15. The
First down,
lefty.
Phoebus.
He's in there. Let's see what he can do now.
Let's see
Yes.
what that man
The
is
freshman.
capable of.
The freshman that's been hyped up, the future.
He's looking lost already.
So it has a first down, Phoebus.
As you hear the stadium announcer, first down, Phoebus. As we have been saying that all night. It's nothing new. I feel disappointed when they don't get a first down. I feel disappointed when they don't get a touchdown. That's how well this offense has been playing.
All right, guys, let's see what he can do.
That's what we can do.
So
Yes,
snap
first
the ball.
snap. As he is lined up in shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, throws it out. Good play, and he makes a man miss. Cuts inside, breaking tackles,
He's still on his feet.
sliding.
Wow.
Gets down to the 5. You know what that play reminded me of?
Yeah,
Jordan Bass.
Okay, I was going to say last year when Justin Fields got that screen pass off in the Patriots game.
That first down was given to you by Noah Jefferson himself, the junior.
What a catch by Noah.
What a throw as well.
You know?
We can't, that sidearm throw and while
With
getting
the,
pressure.
with the blitz coming at him.
While
They
getting
send
hit.
the house and he still makes that big throw.
Freshman?
I
Wow.
can see why Coach Blunt put him on varsity freshman year.
Freshman year, freshman varsity, future of Phoebus.
I saw him in the pregame, though, guys, and
Put
looking
that
at
up.
some of those throws he had
Oh, look at
was
that.
just impressive.
Under center. Under center. That's you. Call it. Takes a snap, hands it off, fullback, easy, walk it, breaking
Let it go.
tackles, big boy,
Shaking him off
touchdown,
like it was nothing.
Phoebus. If they make the extra point here, 40-0.
I call this every time I watch football, though, right? When you're down in the red zone, what's the point of sending everybody out and getting ready to throw the ball? You jump everybody in the line, right? Get all the big boys out on the field, get your fullback out there, and just run the football through them.
Not only in the red zone, 5-yard line.
Right.
You rarely see fullback
Right.
dives from the 5-yard line, but I think
Absolutely.
we should see more.
That touchdown was brought
Fullbacks
to
are
you
people
by,
live.
That touchdown was brought to you
Fullbacks
by
are usually
number
tight ends as well.
25, Jakar Freeman.
Give some love to some tight ends. Give some love to some fullbacks.
Absolutely.
We love the fullbacks out here. Go Phoebus, go Phantoms.
Right.
And he takes a snap, boosts it up. It is no good.
Again.
No good. Oh
Again.
my. Oh my.
Ferris is not having a good night.
Yeah, not at all.
Give some love to our kickers though.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, you have one job. You have one job. I like to see you kick it 12 yards.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's harder than it looks. Trust. Especially over the line of scrimmage.
As you can see, our band is showing lots of energy tonight.
Oh, our band's the best.
As you can see, our alumni are in white shirts.
Yeah. And our
Shout out to them, man.
shout out to the band. Shout out to the cheerleaders. Shout out to the Phoebus in general.
The band had a tough performance earlier, at not only at the pep rally, but that was a long parade they just put on. to the stadium.
Marching, band, doing the
Town
band things.
hall.
People don't give enough credit to bands,
At
bro.
all. People
I
be
could
talking
never
trash.
do bands.
People be talking trash, but they can't play
I'd
the
be
instrument
winded.
like they
Nah,
can.
I'd be
absolutely
winded.
not. I mean,
They can't run like they do. They run around the neighborhood like twice per practice before they even do anything.
But that's because of that parade earlier. You know,
That's because of that
long
parade.
right?
Preparation.
It's a long
marching,
parade. You don't need a lot of oxygen.
20-pound
for that.
drums, trumpets.
but I'll tell you what LP say though. If you drop my drum, I'ma drop you.
And of course, Low known fact.
Dropped again. Dropped again.
And muffed. He gets it back and gets stopped at the 5. Oh my! But low known fact.
Big tackle by number 21, Otis Howard.
Our very own teacher, Mr. Price, NSU alum. He played bands.
He was definitely on drumline.
Yeah, he was drumline. He played band. Shout out to the band. We love the band.
Well, you can't really play band. do you?
We love fullbacks. We love the band. You know, give some love.
39
Especially when it's
zip.
39-0.
It's 39 zip. So what I want to see out of Gloucester is
Could've
just
been
get a
40,
first down. They don't have one first down this game, guys. Not one.
I'm not saying get a first down. I'm saying
Do something.
get 5 yards.
Right.
You got to get 5 yards first.
Get past the line of scrimmage, please.
Yeah, get line. They've been headed backwards.
Can we make this an interesting homecoming game, guys?
Can we get a safety?
Possibly.
I want to see a safety. And I'm gonna say props to Gloucester for taking this game.
Will they take it after the half, though? We will find out.
Hopefully, because I want to continue.
They are known for forfeiting against us after the half.
We're gonna get a false start,
'Cause-
guys.
'cause
Somebody
we're
jumped
good.
on offense, or was it somebody on defense?
Might have been on defense.
Offense, false start.
False start offense.
False start on the offense. Look at the referee. You know.
It's looking a little.
Shout out the
like-
referees. A lot of people hate on referees. Being a referee is hard. You
It's
know?
hard. Right.
Uh,
It is hard, but I know you brought my team up earlier. But 2018, I mean, you got it, guy helmet to helmet.
Oh,
I mean,
that was obvious.
There's no way you don't call that.
Oh, my stepdad's a Saints fan. I was livid.
You know.
But if we're gonna bring that up, Minnesota Miracle, Minneapolis Miracle, yeah, we gotta knock you down a notch. Minneapolis Miracle, I don't think there was any penalty on that.
We got a 1st and 13.
first and 13
We
at
got
the
1st
2-yard
and
line,
13.
2.5-yard line.
Shout out to the 11 people watching us right now.
Yeah, shout out.
We love y'all. We appreciate the support. On phone them.
39-0. Watching this, 11 people. I would cool.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to be watching this.
Uh-oh.
Well, it is homecoming. You gotta give them. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, we got to.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It is a vibe.
Like
You know,
2 Chainz said.
Unless you
never know.
Gloucester.
You never know. Jordan Bass might be watching this.
I never know. We did get shout out by Jordan Bass last time.
DJ2O.
No, he's at Pitt doing his thing. You know, shout
I
out
hope
Pitt.
you feel better, man. I heard about your little sprain thumb. Not sprain, dislocated thumb.
Also, can we talk about JMU real quick? They're undefeated.
Let's talk about how Florida doesn't get in the game.
Ooh,
How is he not getting in the game?
that's true.
Last fun fact: Florida broke that man's arm last year playing Gloucester.
Yeah.
That guy was a dog. Like Dion said, dog.
Dion, I think, wants
Like
to
they said
copyright
at
that word.
States, we don't raise dogs, we raise wolves. Come on.
Whoa, that's tough.
Timeout.
But our mascot's still the Phantoms.
Of course.
Shout out to
What is a Phantom?
It's a ghost.
The ghost.
Yeah, but like, what makes it different than the Ghost? The name Phantom.
It starts with a P.
The only time I've seen a Phantom is from Scooby Doo. Where are you? You know, it's Scooby Doo. Shout out Scooby Doo. You know.
Shout out to the Gloucester cheerleaders, man. They getting their butts whooped, but they still got energy, and I applaud them for that, man.
Yeah, they do. They
Much
do.
love, much love. We're not that biased. We are, but
Shout out Gloucester taking this game. 8 minutes left in this first half. It's been tough, you know. And we have all the teachers here: Mr. Price, Miss Ward, Coach Thackeray. You know, we have everyone here.
everybody, they're working hard.
Here. I'm gonna also shout out Miss Perry, old DVP teacher. She got a promotion.
We love you. We love you.
We
We
love
miss
Miss
you.
Perry.
We love you.
We
You know,
love Miss Perry.
we love Miss Perry. Love Miss Perry. Seen her from time to time. You know.
Great person.
So, and I want to shout out the Golden Blues. Another thing brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production.
Video.
That is the juniors, right?
Absolutely,
TV2,
yeah. We've been-
juniors.
we've been-
That's y'all.
We've been killing it. We've been killing it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's a safety.
Safety. Will that make it 41?
That does.
That's 41-0 if that's a safety.
Yep.
Looks like that. Safety
Phoebus wants
was
a safety.
given to you by number 7, Tayshawn Stevens.
Phoebus wants a safety.
They
I think
gave it to him at the 1.
at the 1. Phoebus wanted the
As you
safety.
can see, number 7, Tayshawn is very frustrated with that call.
Also, once again, shout out to the fans. They're still all here.
Oh, yeah, it's packed down here.
It's still packed.
It's
Over
packed.
there, it might not seem packed.
Yard line.
Oh, it's not.
Over here,
Yeah, it's been packed. It's packed.
still a sea of blue. you know, it's Phoebus fans show up. You know, Darling Stadium, downtown Hampton. You know, we show up. Here, best team in 757. No one else can say anything.
Without a doubt, there's one team
Are they going QB
that can
sneak?
make a case, and we're gonna prove them wrong in a couple of weeks, and that's Ward.
They did QB sneak. They got nothing. Ain't no brotherly shove over here. You and the Eagles.
Man, shout out to Uno though. We love you, man. We love Uno, and we love you, number 4. Dob, we miss you, man.
Yeah, we miss all our good Phantom players, but we got some dogs still. We got a lot of dogs still, undefeated. Hard to do. Haven't lost a game in how long?
25 games.
25 games. 25 games.
The longest win streak in Virginia football ever.
25 games.
Incredible.
Ever.
Incredible.
How about we put 26?
Oh, it's going to be. Have you looked at the scoreboard recently?
I've been saying the scoreboard this whole time. 39-0. If I'm Gloucester, do I punt it?
No choice. You're literally at.
It's third
your
and
own
15
end
still,
zone.
but
If I'm Phoebus, are we going to block the punt?
Looks like
I'm blocking the punt. I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not blocking the punt. I'm letting them punt it so I can return that for a touchdown.
Gloucester has one play.
I'm
though.
not taking the punt. I'm not taking the touchback.
Gloucester has one play though. Just run the football and try and get.
They
some
tried a
yards out of
QB,
it.
a QB draw.
Yeah.
I mean a QB sneak.
Yeah.
Guess how many yards that got him?
0.
-2 inches. they got nothing. Nothing on that last play.
At this
And
point, the best thing going for Gloucester right now is just this clock running and this embarrassment finally getting over with. We still got
that's
6 minutes
exactly
left.
what's going on. They are just running the clock down. Once again, shout out High School Teacher of the Year. Got to shout out the High School Teacher of the Year, Miss Tears of Sorrow James. I want to shout out everyone who takes pictures for the social media team. They're down there. They're doing their work. And Gloucester runs. They get some space, but
Big tackle by
Fourth and
number
10.
7, Tayshawn.
do they go for it here? Honestly, at this point, you got nothing to lose. I don't even know if they're coming back out at halftime.
Yeah, this could be the last 6 minutes of the
I
game.
hope
You're right.
so.
You're right, Scott. You're definitely right.
Do
we have to pay them for the mistake?
Do
we have to pay them to say?
I mean, if that's what they want.
I mean, hey,
that's
we still got a big halftime show coming up for Phoebus is Homecoming, where we're going to present Homecoming King and Queen at the half. So
Hey, we will shout them all out.
absolutely.
We've already shouted a couple out.
Yeah.
Once again, shout out.
Shout out to Nadia Page, who is running for Homecoming Queen. Shout out to Kyler Stevens, who's running for Homecoming Queen. And shout out to my man, Scion Bunch himself, Cy Breezy, who's running for Homecoming King. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
I want to shout out my boy, Zion Parks. He won Mr. Phantom. So he don't know how. I don't know how.
If y'all didn't know, that too was in the mascot earlier.
And of course, let's
Oh.
shout out my guy Marquise Covington, who won Mr. Baseball as well
Phoebus
for us representing us.
He was right in front of me during the swim.
Really?
I mean, yeah, during the parade. I was holding the Teacher of the Year flag for swim team. They were right in front of us. We was having a good old chat.
That's cool.
He was also apologizing once again for the traffic we caused. But, you know, tradition is tradition.
Cry about it.
Cry about it. Don't. No. Oh. Can't say that. You know, so
I'm getting a little hungry.
I'm getting hungry. I haven't ate all day.
We just ate too, man.
I ain't ate. I wasn't here with y'all. I was marching.
Some Papa John's pizza.
Shout out Papa John's.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do they still sponsor us? I know they do for basketball.
Big pass complete to number 2, Deontay Gray. Result of the play is a touchdown, Phoebus. Touchdown, Gray.
And we're back. Touchdown, Phoebus.
Touchdown Phoebus, number 2.
45 0.
Deontay Gray. Shout out to his brother, man. Big Kamari Gray. He goes to Hampton. He's a sophomore now. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Time flies.
Oh, God.
And here we go. As we are having troubles. Don't snap the ball. Don't snap the ball. Don't snap the ball. Now you can snap it. Now you can snap it. And then they get the
Is it gonna be
kick
good?
up.
It is
He got it. He got it.
Extra point.
about
You're
time.
good.
That
Your
kick is
score
brought to you,
at,
well, it's good, by
excuse me,
Ferris Knight.
Your score with 5:32 remaining in the second quarter of action. Gloucester 0, Phoebus 45.
Oh, my bad. He missed it. 45-0. Let me make an extra point.
He is not having a good night.
Not having a good
I
night.
put him on the bench. We just go for 2 points.
Just a reminder, your time is
It
running
looks to
low
be
to
as
follow
if
the
some people from
50-50
Gloucester
raffle
are
ticket.
leaving.
Phoebus High School
A lot of people from
Golf
Gloucester are
team
leaving.
follows who will draw
No one from
the
Gloucester, I think, is here anymore.
The way their side looks, I mean, it looks like
I think
they
people
were
from
leaving
Phoebus
before the
might
game
leave
started.
soon.
Nah,
They just
it's
won't have time to
homecoming.
come. They won't have to.
Yeah, it's
They won't
halftime.
have time to come, so then they can go
It's
home.
halftime at this point. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the plan.
Hey, skip this last 5 minutes. Thoughts? 45-0.
What did I predict before the game started, Joe?
I predicted 45-0.5.
Yeah. Dylan actually said that he expected an 80 burger out of
80
Phoebus
burger.
tonight.
I don't know if they come out second half, they might.
They're literally halfway there already.
Yeah, if they come out second half, they might.
And
But
we
you know,
still have 5 minutes left in the quarter.
yeah. I think 4 minutes 45 seconds of that will be Phoebus scoring. The way Gloucester's been playing, it's just not been a good game by Gloucester
At all whatsoever.
by any means. And
Need to go home.
they're
and do
tired,
some
hands
work.
on hips. Looks like one of them's crying down there. That's not a good sign.
Not at all.
Chill.
So you know,
He wiping the sweat at his eyes.
it might be sweating in his eyes. And he gets the
Oh, he caught it this time.
he caught it. He gets 15. And oh Lord, yo,
He's blown away
just
by
destroyed at the 15.
number 29.
Tyler Welch on the return. Tackle made by
And
number 29.
what do you have to say about this game?
It's been like we expected. We said pregame that the front seven of Phoebus was going to make their mark, and they did. We said that the playmakers for Phoebus needed to do what they did on offense, and they have.
Gloucester has
So
the
it's
ball,
just
first down
Phoebus
and
is following
3.
their game plan. Gloucester, on the other
At the
hand, it looked like they didn't come out with a
15-yard
game plan. Their
Yeah.
pregame just wasn't right. They haven't been able to throw the football. They haven't been able to run the football. Obviously, we know they haven't been able to do that because they haven't even got one first down. All of their yards that they've gained so far have been because of penalties and mistakes by Phoebus.
And I'm sorry if we've been a bit unentertaining, but it's hard to
boring,
commentate.
man.
It's
boring.
It
hard
gets
to
boring.
commentate a
It gets
blowout.
boring. It gets boring.
And Gloucester looks
Blown
like they
up.
nearly fumbled again, but they just get stuffed.
Once again, just that front four of
Heck.
Phoebus.
As I
not
said, y'all were
wasting any
saying
time.
get a first down, get a first down. I say get 5 yards. Get 5 yards. I don't think they have more than 40 all game.
54, Nathaniel Anthony in there.
I talked to Chief himself, big number 10, Caleb Tillery. When he walked on the field, he said, "Wow, this looks more like a JV team than it does a varsity."
That's disrespectful. You gotta. If you're Gloucester, I'm taking that personally. Be Coach Deion Sanders.
And now that they're playing,
they look like a JV
They
team.
look like a JV team.
Before the game, when I was walking out the field, get up here to the booth, I talked to my boy Emery. I said, "What are y'all gonna do on the O-line?" He said, "Dominate." One word, dominate. And that's what they've done. O-line, D-line. So
And that's what Coach Blunt told me when I talked to him during school a couple of days ago. You know, he just told me that their game plan was to dominate and stay focused and not,
not look
play
ahead.
against themselves. Right.
Pick six,
Pick
touchdown, Phoebus.
That pick six is number 2, Kamari Gray.
A big pick six there. That's entertaining.
Because Gloucester, they tried to get. You saw how they tried to get him out, right? They tried to get
Yup.
the quick routes. As we got a player
Tried to
down
hit
for
a curl.
Gloucester. We got a player down for Gloucester.
Shout out to Nuke
Yeah,
Visions.
he's
I hope
coming
that's
out.
cramp.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
Nuke Visions. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
shout out
this-
Nuke Visions.
This does not look good as the players
Oh
down for Gloucester.
no.
It's a repeat of last year. They're about to forfeit.
Hopefully it's just cramps.
Yeah, but while that play was over,
Go get that boy Pickle on my
all Keontae really did was jump the route, right? They tried to get it out to their
Yeah.
quick.
Not
I
paying
don't
attention.
even know if it's jumping the route. It's a bad throw.
Right, yeah.
Not paying attention.
Throw it behind him. Just not a bad throw. Throw it to the outside. He needed it inside. Not a good throw there. Pick six. Score is currently 51-0. And I hope this is not a severe injury as he is still on the ground. And they look to be helping him up.
Looks like he's limping off the.
I guess
Getting
that's why
help
we
off
have
the
an ambulance on standby. Always.
Yeah. I think it's just cramps. It's a perfect football weather, as I say, but it's also you still can get cramps. So
That's why you gotta drink plenty of water.
plenty of pickle juice,
Yeah, plenty of pickle juice. They got pickle juices.
stretches.
They got pickles downstairs at the concession stand.
Yup.
Shout out to the concession stand people, man. At a game
And drink
like
plenty
this,
of Gatorade.
get your electrolytes.
Get your electrolytes. Yes.
That made perfect sense, Dylan. A game like this, where not much is going on and people are probably hungry. No way this
Yeah,
game.
go get your concessions.
Shout out to them, man. They going through.
I was like, can we just realize how cheap those ticket prices are? $7?
Wow.
$7.
Wow.
They knew it was a blowout.
$7 every game. Come out to Darling Stadium. $7 to get you a ticket.
Come support Big P.
You can see best JROTC program. You can see the best football team, best band, best drummers,
The only
best
high-step
cheerleaders.
marching band in RPD.
Yep. Best fans. Did he make that one?
Yes, he did.
He did. 52-0 is your
As
score.
you can hear the excitement from Coach beside us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 52-0. 52 to Goose Eggs. You know, you got me quoting Teledesperio. Shout out. We're just shouting out everything.
Very much so. Shout out to the nursery rhymes, dude.
Yeah.
Here's another thing, though, that we want to talk about, right? Another thing that we want to talk about. Phoebus have some games to make up,
Yes.
guys, by the way. So this is going to be the first of about 3 games that you're playing in this next week. And
Yes.
I also talked to Caleb about that earlier and how to stay focused on Gloucester and not look ahead with some games coming up in these next couple
Warwick.
of days. Right. And so he was just pretty much telling me how it's pretty much the squad, right?
Yep.
This squad is like a family, right?
Yep.
If you go to Phoebus during the school day, you're seeing the football team together. They're
Oh, yeah,
hanging
most
out,
certainly.
they're enjoying themselves, and that's
While
what this
being in
experience
class.
is
While
about.
being in class.
Of course.
Yes.
While experiencing how they feel with each other, I just believe that for Phoebus, this is exactly what they needed to come out and do tonight with Gloucester. No
Yeah.
playing around, no joking, laughing matter. Come out here and punch them in the face.
Handle.
Let's get to halftime.
You
Let's
can't
get to the
be
festivities.
you can't be in Alabama and have Gloucester be your USF. You know, you can't look ahead and then play against a team that you should handle and have them come out here and give you a fight. And they've handled Gloucester 52-0. 4:30 left in this first half. It's not even the second half yet, and we're here.
Shout out to our 9 viewers. 8 viewers.
8 viewers, yes. Shout out to everyone. And that ball will come out to the 15-yard line.
Again, this production is brought to you by who?
Academy of Digital Video Production, only at the Phoebus High School, and the Academy of Digital Video Production at the Phoebus High School with the best football team
and the best cheerleaders and the best band and the best coaches
and
the
the
best
best
atmosphere.
fans.
The best support system ever.
Yes, the best teachers. You know,
Shout out to them, man.
yeah.
We put them through a lot. I can tell you that much.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I do.
Oh, I do.
I do. But we love them. We love them.
I put one behind me through a lot.
We love them, though.
Shout out to Miss Thackreader.
And shout out Miss Thacker. Shout out Miss Ward. Shout out Mr. Price. And this is homecoming dance is actually tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is 2 to 5.
2 to 5.
Unfortunately,
And that is an easy stop once again by Phoebus.
belly flopping on the ground.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like number 52, Marcus Hobson, was the one who got there
He
first.
just blew up the play.
Yeah. And
That's what he
some
did.
guys behind him recovered.
That's why he has so many
That
colleges
tag
interested.
That tag was given
confidence.
to you by number 10, Caleb Tillery, and 2 others.
The confidence, though, that this defense of Phoebus has, right? I talked to some of these guys because I don't know if you guys know this, but the other day on the news, Warwick actually said they had the best defense. Right?
Warwick's lying.
Okay.
I talked to some of the players defensively on Phoebus, especially the captain Caleb, about that, and they said, listen, they talk, we work, right?
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing tonight. They've been
Bars.
cooking with a 52.
Sound like the Oregon coach.
It's-
They play for views. We play for wins. They destroyed Colorado.
Don't. Pause.
So there we are. And I asked a couple players, what do you think about the Warwick game? And they said,
We're
supposed to give us a
excited for it.
challenge.
We're excited for it.
We're going to beat them. So,
It was the same thing last year, right? Remember when Phoebus and Woodside played
Yep.
for the PD title?
And what happened?
what happened? Yep.
It got bad.
And
But
we
it
played.
looked like it was going to be a great
We played
game.
Heritage, what, back-to-back states?
Yeah.
First time we played them was a bit rough, I'm not going to lie.
No, we didn't play Heritage Red Bad. We played the Lynchburg Christian Academy 2 years ago, and then we played Heritage last year.
My bad. But we're,
Shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to them. Shout out.
Too
Back-to-back
bad.
states. Shout out to Liberty.
Just be glad
College.
we're not gonna see y'all this year, man.
Yeah.
If y'all can see at the top of your screen, slowly but surely making their way in, is the band, the cheer,
Led by Caleb Blue Magic Lucas.
who is sophomore class president himself. because the festivities are starting to make their way in with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the second.
Also, once again with them states. Oh, big sack.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain, number 10, Caleb Tillery, 7, Tayshawn Stevenson as well, blowing the play up.
As I was saying, with the states, shout out to Liberty College for hosting the states.
They won't be hosting us this year,
but we love to play on their field. I can tell you that. Back to back. So,
we
looking
love you,
for a
Liberty. We'll miss
three-peat.
you.
Looking for a 3P. I think we will be.
Looking for a challenge.
Looking for a challenge. I mean, Oscar Smith, they were a bit challenging. 19-6, 16-6, 16-9. It was a defensive battle that game.
But they're 5A.
True. They are 5A, we're 4A, but we still beat
I will
them.
say this, right?
Put us on 5A.
Stumped them.
I will say this, though, right? In the pregame, well, really when the game started, when we first came on the air, I said that the player to watch was Adonis, and he showed, why he is the starting
They
quarterback.
punted away.
This has been the best
Oh, my point.
all night.
Gloucester looks to have got it.
They do. They got it.
Big play there by Gloucester. A little too late, though.
Wow.
Nick is not having a good game
Oh,
tonight.
man,
that looked like that hurt.
That
man.
didn't
Put
look
'em-
good at all.
You get that first quarter when you're down. What? Second quarter now, 52-0. You get that a bit earlier.
But that's
You
a
make a
play, right?
play.
You try and get cute, right? You try and make a play and try and be a star, and look where he got you, right?
Yeah, 52-0. They're gonna win this game.
He's gonna have
Right.
kills.
But you still have to stay locked in.
Right.
And I know coach is telling them that.
Exactly, because this is a team
We can see him
that
down there
plays
already
as a
chewing him
team.
out.
They have their star players, but this is a team that,
And
plays
he's
for
killing
each
himself
other.
down there. He's not happy.
Just not a good look at all, and you can see the frustration.
Nah.
But for Gloucester, right,
And-
this is a turnover that they got. Can they take advantage and try and get some points on the board
But I
for
will
the
say,
half?
with Phoebus, you're up 52-0, but still disappointed over an accident, over a muff punt.
But that's how
And
good they are.
You're still disappointed. That just
The
shows
little
how
mistakes
That's how
matter.
good
how
they are.
disciplined they are.
Absolutely, that's how good they are.
little mistakes get to
Even in
them
a
because
blowout like that.
that is how disciplined they are.
Like I
I
said,
say get to them, but that's not gonna slow them down.
like I said, the little stakes are what matter most.
Yeah, but 52-0, you can have some little mistakes.
Not on Coach Blunt.
Not with Coach Blunt.
Coach Blizzy, do not play.
No.
All jokes aside, them boys be running heels.
Oh yeah, I'm out there watching. My JROTC. As soon as we come in, they start running hills. So it will be sad when football season ends, but
Then we'll have track.
now then we'll have track. Hopefully we will be here for some basketball games as well.
We will.
I think we will.
That'll
Spoiler
be fun to
alert.
watch. That'll be fun to watch.
And you
Yeah, so
will be
tune in
able
for
to see
those.
our faces at the basketball game.
Oh Lord, that's not enjoyable for me,
I'm a bad boy. So.
bro. What?
Chill.
And here we are. It's what do you think about this game? I think
I think it's
secondary
quite
D-line.
boring.
I think it is quite boring.
Oh,
But
Oh,
big time play.
had me fooled there.
Isaac Lipkins on the tackle.
it's number 24, Isaac Lipkins. That's a guy who's in our grade, who's been,
What grade is that, Joseph?
Junior,
Okay.
right? I'm a senior, so y'all gonna have to take over for me next year.
We will.
Well, we got you, Scott.
All
We
right.
got you.
I'm
Whatever.
taking your place. Joe can do stats.
I feel like you do play by play. He stay color. That's that's cool. Y'all need a stat man maybe. We didn't have the stat man last time. We just had AJ. Shout out AJ, by the way.
Shout out our guy, AJ.
He did an amazing job last game.
Mr. DVP, we'll see him
Yeah,
at half.
Mr. DVP. That is why he's not here today. Mr.
My
DVP.
guy. Well, he is here. He's.
No,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean in the
definitely
booth. In the
yeah,
booth. He's
yeah.
not in the booth today.
Not in a booth with us, but he's definitely
But we
here
got two amazing.
We got
substitutes.
Trinity Daniels taking his spot right now.
Yep. Slam down. Ooh, WWE.
That
Who's that play made
tackle
ball?
was
on the tackle.
brought to you by number 42, Tori Middleton.
Once again, speaking of brought to you by, this broadcast is brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production, only at Phoebus High School. Shout out to the teachers, Mr. Price, Miss Thackeray, Miss Ward. Shout out to all the other academies. Ace, Acer, Hospitality and Tourism. Shout out them.
With just about under a minute left in the quarter, halftime is coming up, and we will be letting y'all tune into the halftime festivities without us saying anything.
Yeah, and I hope y'all enjoy it because I know we will.
Fortunately for y'all.
Fortunately for y'all, I know we're annoying. I know we're annoying.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's not the end of the night.
Hopefully we get back in this booth.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And I will say right now, looking at that play,
It looks like we might have
Gloucester's
another injured player. Or he's
one
good.
one
Never
of the main things for Gloucester that might be slowing them down is their QB has a slow release. He held that ball.
QB is not good at all.
And that's one thing. That
I don't want to
want
say he's not good. He just has a slow release.
That's one thing that we talked about with the Dines that we love so much. Is how you get the ball.
You hear
out
them
quick, like
phantom?
you
You hear that phantom crowd? They're getting hype here on 4th down. 38 seconds left. They are stomping on the bleachers. They're making noise. We can feel them up here.
Feel it,
Yeah, it's
man.
shaking up here.
Pause.
Yeah,
It's
it's shaking up here.
Pause.
Well, that's a fine. So, And shout out cheerleaders. Oh, my God. The punt shanked. Blocked.
Jaden almost touched it.
I think he did. I think he got a finger on it.
He didn't. He almost did.
And Phoebus ball.
Shout out to Thick Prince, man. Big 60 Jaden Hill, man.
And I will say, once again. Well, I won't say once again, but does Phoebus try to score here?
31 seconds left.
31 seconds left. Up 52-0.
I say
With the
go up
freshman
with it.
in, I say, hey.
I say go for it,
Yeah.
man.
Do we drop a 60 piece in the first half?
Hey,
Hopefully.
let's let the freshmen get some work.
Like I said, I think we're done kicking for tonight. I think we
See-
should just go for 2 more.
Do we go like Giannis did? 60 piece that's from Chick-fil-A?
I don't think you get a 60.
Now 59.
Oh, you got a 50 piece. NBA Finals.
Close enough.
I want to see what this freshman can do, though. He's got 31 seconds to work with.
I want to see a
if we can
bomb.
get him.
I want to see a bomb.
Give me some, boy. Pause.
It's another fine. Drops back to throw. Looks to throw.
Bomb. He's got him in.
Oh, overthrew him. Tough throw there. Hit him in stride. That's a touchdown. Tough throw. Just overthrow him. But honestly, I'd rather see an overthrow than an underthrow.
That's a play, though, that he's going to make in these years to come.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just the taste that we
You see him next
Gotta
year?
get used to it. It's
You
first game.
see him next year? I expect.
As you
Big
can see,
time
that
player.
is number 7,
Absolutely.
Tayshawn Stevenson, the ODU commit.
And good play by the quarterback. Just a bit overthrown. But as I said, I'd rather see an overthrow than an underthrow. Because if that's an underthrow, that's a pick. Overthrow you can live with on that type of play. On that type of pass.
Still 25 seconds left. Let's see if he can do a little more here.
And he looks to be in shotgun. Hikes the ball, looks to pass. No, delayed handoff. Delayed handoff, gets to the outside. Goes. Can he outrun everyone?
That is
Touchdown, Phoebus!
That is another Phoebus touchdown by
it's a blowout.
running back 0.
It's a blowout.
Davion Roberts.
What a night.
This crowd is going crazy.
What a night.
This crowd-
14 seconds left to go.
This crowd is going crazy with the 58-0 blowout.
What a hole.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, fans, for making
Shout
this
out
much
to
noise.
Luke. I know y'all see him on that sideline.
Yeah.
Let's shout out Coach Blunt, right, in that offensive
Wonderful
coordinator.
gameplay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You expect him to throw the ball after trying to go with the D-bomb, and they go
Delayed
with the run.
handoff?
Absolutely.
Touchdown,
Get a
we
big
just use our speed. We're faster than them. And they do look to be going for another kick. Does he miss it?
bomb. I don't think so. I think he
Bet
makes
now on
it.
FanDuel. Don't, actually. We don't condone that.
I don't think you can. Can they bet?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. A late run here from Gloucester.
Oh, I would have hiked the ball. Because if you miss, you get another attempt. I'm hiking the ball there. Gets it up.
It's no good.
Oh
He missed
my
it again.
God.
Oh, he did make it. He
Oh,
made
he made it. Okay.
Congratulations, Ferris Knight number 44.
Congratulations. It's crazy.
I mean, you know what I meant.
59-0. Phoebus leads. This could be a 63-0 game.
See?
This could be a 63-0 game. Let
Yeah,
that
for
sink
sure.
in. 63-0.
See?
But it's 59-0.
Now you're wrong for saying that. Shout out to our 16 viewers, man. Shout out to
We've been
y'all,
up.
bro.
I'm sorry that this game is a blowout. Not really. It's hard commentating blowouts though. Like I might get mad at sometimes Gus Johnson and them. They just talk about random stuff. But here I am.
Shout out to Darion in the chat. Shout out to Kathy Emerson in the chat.
Shout out everyone in the chat.
Let's not forget, 14 seconds left.
You're welcome, Miss Kathy. We
Make
are
sure to
going
like
to
and subscribe.
continue to give you to stream these games.
Make
just
sure
for
to
you,
like
man.
and subscribe and tune in for the Golden Blues every day of the week
Of course, we're putting up bangers on the morning show.
at 8:20. 8:20? 8:30?
8:20.
And
Shout out to Brooklyn.
I won't say anything right now, but I hear the seniors might have a show in the works.
Oh. That's going to be interesting
And
to
there
hear.
we go.
Very much so.
He caught it cleanly. Lets it go. Gets
It's
it
blown
down
up.
to the 18-yard line, 20-yard line, around there. And I'm taking a knee if I'm
Yeah.
Gloucester.
I'm going in a
I'm taking a
half.
knee and forfeiting.
Yeah, this.
But I hope they don't, because
Yeah.
I want to come back out here and commentate for these fans.
Yeah, I'm having a ball with you guys.
I'm
been fun.
having so much fun doing this. Not necessarily commentating the game. I'm just having fun talking.
Yeah.
With
I'm
8
having
seconds
fun.
left in the half, let's see what Gloucester can do.
I
with it,
think
man.
they're gonna knee it. I don't see
Eight
them
seconds
there.
I don't
left
see
before
them
the big
kneeing it.
homecoming.
Do you
performance.
risk injury?
I don't think so. I just think you take a knee.
Down
It's been
59
that-
nothing, I'm kneeing.
It's been that kind of first half.
I say you
I'm
go
named.
up with
They
it.
haven't been
I
able
say
to
you
get 3
chance it.
yards.
Now. You just go for
Chance
the Hail
it.
Mary.
I would chance it if you're down by 1 score, and it's the final seconds.
Nah,
I'm not-
they have nothing. They have nothing to lose.
I don't
But they have
think they're
nothing
in-
to gain.
I don't think they're in nil formation either.
They're
They're
not
gonna
in
let it
nil
go.
They have a
formation.
lot to gain.
They're in Hail Mary. Oh no, hand it off, and he gets stuffed.
And once again, nothing.
Gets stuffed. I thought he fumbled for a second, and that
So
will bring
that-
us to half.
We
And
will-
the score at halftime is 59-0. Phantoms lead over the Dukes here at Darling Stadium. Go Phantoms!
we will be back after the
We
half.
will be back
Enjoy
after
the
that.
halftime.
Enjoy the
Enjoy
halftime
the performance.
festivities.
Enjoy the performance. Hey,
Here comes
it's gonna
the
be better
band.
than the Super Bowl.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual homecoming celebration. The Phoebus High School SCA, sponsored by Ms. Conyers Brinkley, would like to thank the administration, club sponsors, and coaches for their devotion to our students. A special thank you to the class sponsors, class of 2024, James Britt, class of 2025, Alexis Upton Savage, class of 2026, Chef Travis Walker, and class of 2027, AD Maurice Ward. They spend countless hours with these students, and their efforts often go unnoticed. We also like to thank the MCJROTC under the command of Master Gunnery Sergeant Richardson and the Master Sergeant Stafford. The Phoebus High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Rawls, and a huge thanks to you as parents, friends, and families, and fans. Without your support of the PHS students and devotion to their endeavors, we would not be standing in front of you today. This evening, we'd like to present you the Phoebus 2023 Homecoming Chorus with Mr. and Miss Ace, Isaac Horn, and Ariana Nichols. Miss and Mr. Acer, Lachey Cooper, and Connor Goodwin. Miss and Mr. DVP, Alani Hall, and Asheril Naftali Jr. Miss Asala and Miss Asala, Zara Sandifer, and Tatiana Thompson. Mr. and Mrs. Band, Isaiah Johnson, and Stella Rhodes. Mr. and Miss Cross Country, Jaleel McCullum, and Saran Dugry. Miss Flatline, escorted by MROG JROTC Escort, Jakaya Gilliam. Mr. and Miss Drama, Adriana Davis and Antoine Panel. Mr. and Miss FCCLA, Tyshawn Smith and Alyssa Bolt. Miss Field Hockey, escorted by ROTC, Aubrey Jones. Mr. and Miss Golden Blues, Elijah Littleton and Vanaya Stratton. Mr. and Miss H&T Academy, Morgan Wright and Kevin Spriggs. Miss and Mr. Indoor Track and Field, Vanaya Stratton and Tristan Carter. Miss JV Cheer Team, escorted by Deron Duncan, Samantha Young. Miss Varsity Cheer, Gianna Johnson, escorted by Gary Johnson. JV Girls and Boys Basketball, Kendall Merritt and Xavier Jones. Mr. and Miss Varsity and Boys Basketball, Janaya Rayford and Cameron Taylor. Mr. and Miss MCJROTC, Andre Clark and Chrisley Nunez. PHS Swim and Dive Team, Jordan Lurs and Leonie Beltran. Mr. and Miss SCA, Isaiah Brown and Nevaeh McKenzie. Miss and Mr. Soccer, November Hampton and LeVon Thomas. Miss and Mr. Outdoor Track, Valerie McElevin and Malachi Mitchell. Miss Varsity Softball, Tahira Tyler, escorted by Varsity Baseball, Marquise Covington. Mr. and Miss Volleyball, Kennedy Stowers and DeKaylin Robinson. And Mr. Varsity Wrestling, escorted by his sister, Tamari and Tiana Johnson. And now, your 2023 Mr. and Miss Phantom are Zion Parks and Shania Wilkins. Zion is a child of Alicia Redondo Parks. He is a member of the Phoebus Step Team and the Phoebus Competition Cheer Team. Upon graduating, Zion plans to become an actor, attend a four-year university, and continue his passion of video production. This year's Miss Phantom is Sanaya Wilkins, daughter of Lenora Walker and Wyatt Wilkins. She is on the PHS cheer team, track team, and a member of the NSHSS. She enjoys dancing and helping others. She would like to major in kinesiology and later become an athletic trainer. The future Phantoms proudly present Mr. Camden Mason Joy Tucker and Miss Ava Zanaya Frierson. Camden, a lively 4-year-old, is the son of Marcus and Keonta Tucker. As a homeschool kindergartner, he's not just acing his studies, but also showcasing his skills on the soccer field and basketball court. Camden is a budding martial artist, having earned his orange stripe in karate. Beyond academics and sports, he finds joy in expanding his vocabulary and lending a helping hand with the line. With aspirations as high as the sky, Camden dreams of following his dad's footsteps by joining the Marine Corps when he grows up. Ava Frierson is the daughter of Phoebus High School's esteemed history teacher, Miss Sierra Leafhart, and Mr. Keith Frierson is making waves as an exceptional first grade scholar at Jane H. Bryant Elementary School. Not only does she shine in academics, but Ava also exhibits her prowess in the soccer field, contributing to the undefeated Wolves of a PAA sport. Beyond the books and sports, Ava finds joy in dancing and honing her gymnastic skills with a future as bright as her achievements. Ava aspires to follow in her mother's footsteps and become an educator, specifically aiming in the role of a kindergarten teacher. Our Mr. and Miss Faculty are nominated by their fellow faculty and staff members. These individuals exemplify the true meaning of being a Phantom. They go above and beyond the call of duty to make each and every day bright out here at Phoebus High School. Your 2023 Mr. and Miss Faculty are Mr. Michael Price and Miss Alexis Upton Savage. Mr. Michael Price came to Phoebus in 2018 and is the lead teacher of the Academy of Digital Video Production. In 2005, he received his bachelor's degree in the mass communications from Norfolk State University. Behold the green and gold. While there, he marched in the $1 Million Funk Squad in the Spartan Legion. Mr. Price brings many years of video production experience, having worked with the broadcast stations, including Sky 4 TV, here in Hampton, ESPN, CBS Sports, beIN Sports, ABC, NBC, and has a photography business and video production company. Mr. Price prides himself on being a good role model for the students at Phoebus. In his spare time when he is not teaching or working on an event, he loves spending time with his wife and 3 children, playing drums and watching a good movie. Mrs. Upton Savage has been at Phoebus High School for the last 4 years as a biology teacher. She has been in education for 9 years and taught at the middle school level for 5 years before transitioning to high school. She is a proud graduate from Norfolk State University where she received her bachelor's degree in biology. She is set to complete her master's degree in biological science through Clemson University. Ms. Savage believes in doing whatever it takes to help her kids succeed while showing tough love. Her door is always open to help all her present and past students. Presenting the class of 2027 is Princess Aaliyah King. She is the daughter of Charlene Aaron and the sister of Jalen King and Keyshawn King. Aaliyah is a varsity cheerleader and has been cheering for 2 years. In her free time, she enjoys talking to her friends and cheering. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college and become a travel nurse. Also representing class of 2027 is Prince Isaiah Frederick. He is son of Sada Frederick and Lamont Frederick and the brother of Imani Frederick. Isaiah is a JV basketball player and has been playing basketball since he was 5. In his free time, he enjoys playing basketball and talking to his friends. After graduating, he plans to attend the University of Georgia and play in the NBA. Representing the class of 2026, Princess Zynasia Massenberg. She is the daughter of Latana Gauss and Tim Freeman. She is currently a varsity cheerleader. Zynasia plans to attend law school and practice at her own law firm after graduation. Also representing the class of 2026 is Devon Crowder. He is the son of Stacy Crowder and Devin Crowder. Devon likes to work and hang out with his friends. When he is off of work in his free time, he likes to go out with his friends and family. Upon graduation, he wants to attend college and work in the cybersecurity workforce. Representing the class of 2025 is Melody Williams. She is the daughter of Carrie Woodrow Williams. She is a part of the trivia team. In her free time, she loves to draw and dance. Upon graduation, she plans to follow her dreams of becoming an art professor. Also representing the class of 2025 is Jaden Hill. He is the son of Kenesha Jefferson and Jason Hill, and he really enjoys representing the Phantom football team as number 60. Upon graduation, Mr. Hill plans to attend a 4-year Division I college to play football and major in engineering. Now, introducing the Phoebus 2023 Royal Homecoming Corps. Ms. Tyler Stephens as Queen candidate and as King candidate, Sion Bunch will be walking across the field together. Tyler Stephens is the daughter of Miss Stephens and Jane Stephens. She is a member of the Phoebus varsity cheerleading and track and field team. She enjoys singing, cheering, and creating YouTube content. After graduating, she plans to attend a 4-year university to get her MBA. Sion Bunch is the son of Ebony Driver and father of Amir Bunch. He is an all-sports athlete, 2-time state champion, track and field state champion for Phoebus High School. Sion enjoys running track and field, singing, and spending time with his family. Upon graduating, he wants to join the Air Force and attend college where he will major in cybersecurity. The second candidate for Queen, who will be escorted by an ROTC cadet, is Nadia Page. Nadia Page is the daughter of Mercedes Allen Sears and Deron Sears. She is a former flag girl and is now in stick and move in the Phoebus High School marching band. Nadia is also the senior class fundraising coordinator. Nadia enjoys painting, listening to music, spending time with her friends. Upon graduating, she plans to attend an HBCU where she will major in nursing and be a part of their marching band. Now, let's make some noise for your 2023 Homecoming King and Queen. All right, your first runner-up is Nadia Page. And now, for as Queen and King of 2023 for Phoebus, we have Miss Kyler Stephens and Mr. Sion Bunch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 50-50 raffle drawing. Get your tickets out. The numbers are 8, 9, 3, 5, 3, 6. 893-536. If that's you, if you're the winner, come up to the press box area. Once again, 893-536. You are the winner. Come see us up here.
And we are back here today for the Phoebus Phantoms versus Gloucester Dukes football game. The Phoebus Phantoms here are wearing gold and blue, and the Gloucester Dukes are wearing red and white. I am Scott Sarro, here with my co-host,
Joseph Moore III.
and we are bringing you this second half, brought to you by the Academy of Digital Video Production, only here at Phoebus High School, at the Phoebus High School, with the best teachers, the best fans, and the best students. It's 59-0 here. Gloucester gets the ball first. They come out. I got to give them props. They did not forfeit. Also, what a halftime that was.
Yeah, that was some show.
That was the best show of the night, other than this Phoebus offense.
That was fun to watch. If you guys have missed the show or missed the first half, which it'd be a little weird that you did, but if you did miss the first half, obviously the score shows that it's 59-0. Gloucester have turned over the football at least like 3 or 4 times.
And the opening kickoff goes into the end zone. Gloucester will take the ball. And if you're Gloucester, gain yards.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. You can't win this game.
Here's what I think that the coach told his guys at halftime, right? We're down 59-0, right? You could sit here and be like, oh, let's just forfeit, let's quit, right? Or you could come out here in the second half and try and get some points, get some numbers that make you look good and make you go into next week saying, hey.
Might be the biggest comeback in sports history.
My goodness, it'd be the biggest comeback and biggest biggest win, biggest upset in the history.
And once again, thank you to all our viewers here today. And thank you for the people in the chat. And thank you for football. Thank you for football. Thank you for coming back out here, Gloucester. As Gloucester takes a snap, he hikes it and goes down. Gain of nothing. Just nothing. They're coming out. Same. My bad to interrupt, but they're coming out. Same game plan. That did not work.
So if you look at it, right, most of the backups are now in the game for Phoebus. You see on the sideline, the captain Caleb has his stuff off. Keontae Gray, Noah Jefferson, Anthony Riddick, some of those guys, not really.
You know what they call that in college? Helmets off, hats on.
Ah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the official term, but that's what I call it. And that's what's going on.
I like that term.
Yeah, helmets off, hats on.
I like that term.
This is a backups time. There's a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors coming out here, proving themselves.
We're gonna see the freshmen this second half, the lefty.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, we look so good.
Pretty good.
I think that's our future. As he drops like the throw, throws it out, caught, blown up. Oh my!
What a play! Number 32, Christian Wilson, with the big tackle right there.
And yeah, it's Phoebus Phantoms defense.
And that's the thing I want to see.
It was complete 3rd and 6.
All right, that's the thing I want to see out of these backup players, right? It's one thing to say, Coach, put me in, but when he puts you in, can you make an impact?
It's Coach put me in. Let me make a play. Let me prove you wrong.
We saw Christian Wilson
not
in the
prove
first
you wrong,
half.
but prove you right.
We saw Christian Wilson in the first half. Not, it wasn't a stat sheet type play, but that block that scored the touchdown right here in the red zone. I think that made it 20-0. Pretty sure.
20-0. Yes.
That was huge.
Yes, big time. It was. If you're coming out here, Gloucester, throw the ball.
Right.
There's no run plays unless you just want to get in and get out.
3rd and 6. I would run the football. Though, be smart. Try and get it.
Already 8 minutes left. Oh. Caught, I think. Tough grab.
Yeah.
But no first down.
Number 29.
4th and 6 coming up. It's just. Do you go for it? You have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to gain.
And it looks like their quarterback and company.
It looks like the offense is staying out.
Yeah, they're going to stay on. They will talk about this play here.
And what were you saying about number 29?
So pretty much, he tried to jump the route there.
Yeah.
Xavier tried to jump the route. And so.
Oh, the punt team is coming on.
Yeah, the punt team does look like it is coming on.
Also, can I say this food here smells delicious?
Of course.
Oh, got it, dude. I'm back, guys.
Yeah, concession.
Shout out to Uncle Britt, man. Selling them lemonades. Joint bust. Got me a blue raspberry lemonade. And I got me a pickle.
Concessions.
You were talking about those.
Huh?
You were talking about those all first half.
What?
Yeah, you were loving that. The pickles, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had to go get me another one. Pause. I just love the way he tastes. Pause.
Bro, it's a pickle. It's a food.
Okay, but chill. Never mind.
Don't get us fined. 6:55 left. I don't know if that's a bug on the clock because it does not feel like 6 minutes has passed.
No, it doesn't. And I think
Might
in
be
a
a bug
game
on the
like
clock.
this where it's a deep blowout, I think a running clock is pretty much what's going
A
on.
running clock
Yeah,
is what
it
you
is.
want.
It is.
You want to get in and get
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I want to get in and get out.
Yeah. Just trying to get this over with, and because we could end
And
up.
let's bring up some discussions.
Yeah.
Okay. You get forfeit in high school at the half.
But
Gloucester
you get
did not.
fined. But you get fined.
Gloucester did not. Do you think they should allow that in the NFL?
No.
I do not. No,
What about college?
no, I don't.
No.
I don't think so. I
Either
don't think
one.
forfeit.
If you're getting
Especially
beat-
not Power 5 college.
in college, if you're getting beat 60-0,
I don't
you
think.
think they shouldn't be allowed to forfeit?
I don't think they should be allowed to forfeit. The reason why I don't.
You don't think there
they
should be a mercy rule like in baseball?
No.
No.
But here's the reason why. I think because in football, it's a different.
It's a different
type
sport,
of
yes.
level. It's a different type of
Oh,
mentality.
the quarterback is back out. They are going for it.
And I wouldn't expect anything less. It's 4th and 5 now. They could pick this up if they find a way to get
Yes,
out
they
quick.
can get a first down and they drop back to throw. Throw it. It is caught. Ooh. Looks to be ahead of the chains. First down.
And if
they give it to him.
If I'm not mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, Gloucester's first down of the night. It's a big one.
Welcome
Yep.
to the stream, Michael.
First and
Of course,
10.
of course, we're streaming this. It's homecoming, man.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone who's new.
Shout out to you, man. Streaming, watching this all the way in California.
Shout out Kathy in Mississippi as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's tuning in from California?
My man Michael Whitlock.
Shout out
He's
Michael
a 92 Phantom alumni.
We got some people joining in from Hampton.
We
PA,
love
right
Phantom
around the
alumni.
corner too.
We do.
Got some people.
We have people tuning in from around.
Absolutely.
As Phantom alumni, they always do the
All
best
right,
for the
got
world.
some Phantom lovers. Joe Moore, Nicole Moore.
Yeah,
A couple people
drop
joining the
back to
stream.
throw. Oh, never mind. It's a QB draw. It just gets blown up again.
His parents.
You just it's sad, honestly, to see them call the same play to get blown up. Why are you running?
Yeah,
why are you running QB draws on 1st and 10 when
here's
you
the
know
thing.
that hasn't worked? You trying to get your QB injured?
Right. If I'm Gloucester, they'll keep doing what they did on that 4th down, right? Just
Oh.
5 at a time.
Hit a curl route. Hit a
Quick
slant.
one. Absolutely. I said this in the first quarter when the game actually meant something at the time. To just,
Did it?
let their guys.
What was the score after first?
I want to say it was like
33
20-something.
nothing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 33
But
nothing.
just, I wanted to let them know that, try and get it out to their star players. Gloucester's trying to do way too much. They've been trying to do way too much all night, and it's just not working as a lot of people expected it.
And honestly, if you're Gloucester, you come out here with the mentality we got nothing to lose.
Right.
But then you call conservative plays.
Right.
And that's clearly not working. As he
Shout out
snap.
Trent,
Oh,
Noah, and
that one
Aaron.
works. That one works. Gets out of bounds first down Gloucester.
And here
No
comes,
flags.
Here comes Gloucester now. I mean, they've been waiting for that
Way
play
too
all
late.
night with the QB
Way
draw.
too late.
And finally picked it up.
Yeah, they're coming in way too late, if you're asking me. But if you're Gloucester, as everyone says, no matter how bad you're losing, you want to look at some good plays. You want to look at the plays that were good, and you want to take those into next week. And you want to say, hey, we might have got blown out, but we did something.
Right. And that's got to be what the message had to be coming out of the halftime. Just, picking up some yards, finding some plays that you like for next week because, tonight just wasn't the night for Gloucester.
At all
Yeah,
whatsoever.
Tonight was not the night for Gloucester. If you're Gloucester, as they get another good game here, if you're Gloucester,
Got an
You
extra
don't-
push, too.
you don't expect to come in here and beat Phoebus on their homecoming night.
Shout out to all the coaches, man.
Just shout out the coaches.
Yeah.
Shout out the coaches for both sides.
Shout out to the one person that liked the stream. Oh God.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out. Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out everyone.
You could take a look at this.
Hope you're having a good day.
You could take a look at
Good night.
this now. I think Coach Blunt said it's too much moving the football going on.
They put their starters back
Yeah,
in?
back in comes Caleb. You see
Oh, they
Deontay
said
back
they
in.
said, oh, they gained
Yeah,
15 yards. We
yeah.
can't have that.
Still
You can't gain 15
Trying
yards.
to keep that shutout
Second
on
and
there.
one.
Yeah, trying to keep that shutout on there. So, yeah.
Shout out to the concession.
Whistle.
Shout out to the
Was there
other
a
two people that just
flag?
liked the stream, bro.
Was there a flag?
Yeah, you right, Jalen. Too hard. 59-0.
It's
I
crazy.
can't say that on the air, but I feel you.
Substitution penalty on the Phantoms.
Yeah, no, we can't say that on air. But
Unfortunately,
I feel you. Good description, but it does not feel like 12 minutes.
Coach Blunt, though,
Or
take a look
10
at him
minutes
down
to
there.
go by.
He is absolutely livid. Something absolutely has him blown up the steam.
Yeah, they gained 15 yards. That's
Yeah.
not allowed.
But something, just take a look at it. Coach Blunt now letting all his players know to get back. This game ain't over. And that's the mindset you want out of your
Yeah.
coach. I don't know if y'all know this, but there were actually rumors that I heard from the players themselves that this could be Coach Blunt's final year.
I hope not.
I hope not, too. But
I
it
hope
could
not
be.
as well.
And
We need a 4-peat, man.
if it is,
We need a 17 Pete. That's
if
what we
this
need.
is an
We
end
want
of
it for
an
the next
era,
17 years.
I mean, Coach Blunt, what a legacy he's left. But
Yeah.
let's hope that this is not his last year.
As he takes a snap, hands it off. Gloucester 2, looks like. So 3rd and 3 will be coming out. If you're Gloucester, I would continue just going for pass plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to run out the clock.
Yeah.
You're trying to get home.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get home. Everyone's trying to get home.
Yeah.
But you still want to score.
I think my bed misses me.
You can't look at this game and be like, oh, we had a few good plays, but we still got 0 points.
Yeah.
You got to look at the game and say, we scored.
3rd down and 4, right? Earlier in the drive, they picked up a 4th and 5. This is a 3rd and 4. Now, this is the first
Yeah, 3rd and
time
4.
that they've had a 3rd and short with the starters in the game. So this is going to be a real test for Gloucester if they can drive the football with the starters in the game.
I feel like if they pass here, it could be a pick.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you got to pass. You have to pass here. Minute 50 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Gloucester. And the empty back. No back.
Here they come.
Throws it, and that's just heaved. Picked!
Oh,
He picked it. Did he get a foot in?
He
Did
was
he
out
get a
of
foot in?
bounds. He was out of bounds, but still a great play by Keontae Gray, though.
Incomplete.
He has had one heck of a night tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Incomplete. And clock still runs, which is weird.
Yeah, running clock. They're just trying to get it over at this point.
Run the clock on an incomplete pass?
Yeah. Just trying to get it over. It's 59-0 there.
Once we're at 40 points, they start running clock.
Yeah.
It's over. Like, there's no coming back. Virginia High School League rules. I'm voting.
Best.
We gotta
Best
get that.
in
We
the
gotta get that
757.
trademark for you, Dylan. Hit me.
All right, I'm back.
We ain't Deion Sanders. We ain't trademarking everything.
He can though. It's Deion.
Oh, he can. He can.
Of course.
Yeah. Primetime can.
Yeah.
Except for when he tries to trademark every word in the dictionary.
So here we go now. 4th and 4. This is a big spot for Gloucester.
Yeah, if you're Gloucester here, they're looking to pass, and they're looking to pass maybe deep, and he gets hit as he throws.
Whoa, and he just
Picks it right into his arms.
He's gonna go all the
Easy
way.
pick six.
Yeah.
No one's gonna catch him. Pick six. Pick six. Touchdown, Phantoms. Touchdown, Phantoms. Run your way home. Run your way home.
What a night.
Oh my God, this crowd is still going crazy.
Picture time and Darling.
Yeah.
And
Get that Fox Sports crew.
that's
out there.
another big play by Ricardo Underwood. Number
Have not
13.
counted the points yet. Was there a flag?
I think there is a flag. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, roughing the passer on Anthony Reddick.
I did not see it. I did not see a roughing
I
passer.
noticed that he was
He's feeling a little
he was
rough.
definitely mad coming off of the field after the pick six.
Yeah, I did not see a roughing passer. I thought he got hit as he threw.
Wow.
I don't see roughing passer there.
I didn't see anything that necessarily say roughing the passer either, but another big break from Gloucester.
That's what, another first down?
Yeah, that's going to be first. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
15.
It's 15.
Yep, and they're going to go all the way.
They're in plus territory.
Yeah.
First time
For the
tonight.
first time tonight, yes. Gloucester is
Plus
on
territory.
Phoebus' side of the field. Wow.
15-yard penalty and automatic first.
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Right.
Once again,
Now, I know a lot of you
Phoebus.
guys are like, hey, what happened to Dylan's voice? You know, we like listening to him. He's good. You know, he's just chewing on his pickle. It's he's having
Chill.
dinner. He's
Pause.
having dinner time.
I'm starving, guys.
if you're Phoebus here,
Yeah.
you look at this game, like, we beat them.
Yeah.
We beaten them.
Go check out my new song too, by the way.
But what are these turnovers?
I'm gonna drop it soon.
I mean, not turnovers. What are these penalties?
It's something that, like I said earlier, that Coach Blunt talked about,
Tackling
right?
backfield.
Not beating themselves tonight, and they've had penalties.
You're not
that
gonna get away with
it
this
looks
on
like
Broadway.
It looks like they've been perfect, but there are some things that they.
Yeah, you look at the box
want
score, you're
to-
like, oh my God, they destroyed them.
Of course, but when you
You
dig
watch
deep
the
into
game, you're like,
this
that's a
could
lot of
easily
penalties.
be 70-0 right now. It's just penalties from Phoebus.
Penalties,
They've been anxious.
penalties.
We've seen some false starts. We've seen
Yeah.
some roughing the passers. So just not playing
We
the
see that
clean game of
that
football.
roughing the punter
Right,
earlier as
exactly.
well.
Even a roughing the punter, right. But here we go.
And
Fourth
now-
quarter. Put the fours up.
Put the fours up.
On homecoming night.
Maybe with the eights up. You know, we want 80.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get 80.
No.
But put the eights up. You know, let us get 80.
Big 4-star, number 8. Anthony Reddick third. Maryland come in.
As we are here,
The new Jordan Bass.
the fourth quarter. I want to let everyone know that this broadcast is brought to you by the Academy Digital Video Production, only at the Phoebus High School, with the best teachers, the best fans, and the best students. And Mr. Price, once again, won. Who did win homecoming, Dwayne?
Homecoming was won by Kyler. And
Shout out to
Kyler. And
congratulations to Zion Bunch
Yes.
and to Kyler Stevens.
Yep.
They
Congratulations
both
to them.
run track. Fun fact.
Wow.
Congrats to them.
The team-
Congrats to everyone.
Zion is a 3-time state championship.
Wow.
Kyler, unfortunately, is not any-time state champion, but
is
We don't need to
still-
call them out.
Wow.
she is still great at what she does.
Shade is crazy.
I'm not sharing her. That's my sister.
Shout out. Yeah, they haven't even walked on the field. They're running clock. They also look like they subtract 2 minutes from that clock.
This pickle bus.
They do.
Oh God.
On what?
We're trying to get out.
On phone him.
We trying to get out of here. It's late. You know, we look at the Phoebus sidelines here. They're happy.
We didn't say
Yeah.
this yet tonight, guys, but even Mr. Phantom himself is out here tonight.
And Mr. Phantom,
Yes,
Zion
behind the
Parks. He's part of.
I don't think you're supposed to tell them who's in the mascot, dude. I don't think you're supposed to tell them that.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to.
Wow, you just gave it away.
No, you said it first.
No, I said Mr. Phantom.
Mr. Phantom. We know it's Zion Parks. Mr. Phantom's not the mascot. Mr. Phantom, Zion Parks, senior class. So,
9 minutes left with the clock still running.
Yep. And I'm getting out. I'm not leaving, but I want to get out. Gloucester wants to get out. Phoebus probably wants to get out.
But the way Gloucester came into this game, I think they wanted to get out pregame, right?
Gloucester didn't even want to get into this
Phoebus were
game.
blasting music. They were making noise.
We were hearing rumors earlier this year that Gloucester was gonna cut this match.
Yeah.
And ruin Phoebus' homecoming.
Yes.
But it's 4th down coming up.
Shout out to Miss Ward. She's down here.
Shout out Ms. Ward. Shout
She's in
out
here
Ms.
handling
Thackeray.
business.
Shout out
to
Mr. Price.
Mr. Phantom and AJ.
Shout out all
AJ
of them.
It'll bring up
Hey.
4th down.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
the Hampton.
Yeah.
The Hampton schools.
Yeah.
Not Hampton itself. We don't like Hampton, but shout out the Hampton schools. Shout out to once again to the high school teacher of the year.
His mom.
My mama, Miss Tears Sorrow James. Are they going for a field goal?
I think so.
I swear I saw him.
Yeah,
get
17.
down.
He's been the kicker and punter for the squad.
Do they believe this is Justin Tucker range?
Wow. Yeah, that's.
Do they got Justin Tucker Jr.?
It's at the 38.
There goes your homecoming queen right there. On
Is
your
it-
screen.
Is it?
And let's give it up for the
Do they got Justin Tucker Jr.?
I think so. They might. Hey,
They might.
They might think they do.
I don't. I mean, he punted it 20 yards.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
It's
but
gonna be short. If I'm Phoebus, I'm putting somebody back there. Get a
Auburn,
return.
Alabama style.
Right.
Who remembers that game? That was a good game. But I'm old. Not really, but
Nah,
Right.
he's old.
Oh, God, I'm
old-headed
old.
at heart, man.
Yeah.
Fans exit the stadium immediately after the game.
Sorry if y'all hear me smacking.
Yeah, that's disgusting. No, I'm joking.
Hey.
Are they going for a field goal or are they going for it on 4th? That's a field goal. Line up for a field. Okay, Justin Tucker Jr., let's see what you got.
Oh, man,
They got a man
it's
deep. They got a man deep.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
Justin
do.
Tucker Jr., let's go.
I'm
It's
calling
Trey
it right
Mitchell.
now.
It's a fake. It's a fake. Promise.
I'm calling it right now.
On
They're
4th and
missing.
13, they're gonna have to kick it.
Boot it.
Bombs away.
That's a return. That's a
Here he
return.
comes.
That's just a better point. Honestly.
That was a dumb decision.
Yeah, he should have cut it out.
Yeah, that return
Should've
didn't.
cut it out.
That return was.
This was not
good at
Auburn,
all.
Alabama, people. This is not Auburn,
That
Alabama.
return was not good at all.
Phone them and we'll.
Shout out once again to the fans who are still here.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the mosquitoes because they really aren't biting tonight. So, shout out y'all for staying home. The mosquitoes.
We're inside. How do we know they're
Mosquito
not?
says homecoming night. Let's respect them.
Yeah, even when we was outside, we got
Let's
doors
respect
open. We
their
got a window
night.
open.
Let's respect their night.
Oh God.
Let's give a shout out though to Phantom Nation though. I mean,
I still gotta
Dylan,
ask
we
that
got
question.
here. Dylan, we got here around like 4 o'clock, right? And there was people here already ready to party at
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 hours before the game, tailgating it outside. So let's shout out Phantom Nation for
We
showing
really
up.
put in work out here, man.
I will
Absolutely.
once again ask this question. What is a phantom?
A ghost,
A
bro.
ghost?
I know it's a ghost, but what's the difference between a phantom and
You
a
want to
regular
know an
ghost?
example of a phantom?
Yeah.
Jordan Bass.
Oh my God.
Well, meanwhile, we got first down here.
He hits a jet sweep, gets it to the outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he breaks another tackle, steps out.
That is Isaiah Hayes, another transfer from Woodside.
Isaiah
We-
Hayes on the carry.
So,
It's gonna be
Also,
gain of about 7 yards to bring up
A
second
300
and
hurdle state champion
see, I'm looking
and
at
110 hurdle champion.
I'm looking at Gloucester. What exactly can you
Pretty
take away
much
from
what
this game?
Dylan is saying is that the track team is very good at what they
Go
do.
check them out. Go check them out. But if I'm Gloucester, what can I take away from this game, if anything?
Get better.
I would say that the start, it was a poor start, right?
Poor start.
Fumbling the
Come
football.
to, first of all, I don't mean to cut you off, Joe.
Yeah,
First of all, come to the game with some energy, please.
Right.
Yeah.
This is by far the most boring game I've ever watched.
When you talk about the game,
Some
though,
late
for Gloucester,
substitutions here
They
for
had more
Phoebus.
fumbles than plays on offense at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
That's how bad it looked.
Phoebus
So-
had more plays in plus territory
Right.
than Gloucester probably has all
Season.
game.
Right. And the thing that I want Gloucester to do is they need to learn how to play their own game, right? Phoebus scored in how many plays? 2-3 plays? And Gloucester
2,
just thought they
yeah.
could be able to score in 2-3 plays.
And there we
just
go.
not
That's a
the game
run
plan.
up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Still going. Fighting. Gets up to the 32, 33-yard line.
That's another running back making the run. That is...
I want to see this freshman sling it.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so much
That
about
is
this freshman
DeMonte
quarterback.
Williams.
I don't care that we're up 59 nothing.
Tay
I want a 6
Williams.
piece. I want a 6 piece.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say, Tay-Tay's mama is very supportive.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I think every Phantom team, all their parents.
Yes.
Oh no, but
are-
Tay-Tay
yes.
mama be on. She be on 10 toes, man. Why she do?
So here we are. That Phoebus looks to go to the huddle. I don't know who cut his time out, but
We got an injury for
an
Gloucester
injury.
again.
Injury, Gloucester. I'm saying it's cramps. You know, cramps are killer.
Oh, got it. As somebody who runs track, bro, them joints be hurting.
Yeah, bro. When I get a cramp for swim, it's not fun. Not fun.
Do you drown when you get a cramp when you swim?
Oh, I don't drown, but people have drowned.
Like, but they came back to life
No,
because of a cramp. I'm not swimming ever in life.
you should join the swim team. You know,
Just
Shot
tell me
practice.
people have died because they caught cramp.
but people die in the water all the time.
All right, back to the football game.
Yeah, nothing
off
about
task.
death. You know,
Not cool. Rest in peace to all the people that have died from catching cramps in water.
Yep.
And I'm back.
So we do want to shout out all the other sports teams once again: the swim team, baseball team, track team, basketball team. Did I already shout them out? I don't know, but you know, shout out everyone.
Shout out to all if he was athletic.
Shout out to all the Phoebus athletes and both of you. What exactly? Oh my God! Another big play.
Uh-oh!
Is he gone?
Oh!
Oh, if he would have been gone, I definitely would have used that in my Phoebus highlights.
You could see the Phantoms, though. This is a guy in Christian Wilson who I have classes with, and he's been like, when I get my chance to run the football, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Everybody down there wanted to see him score, including me, actually. I'm not even going to lie. I wanted to see my
I
guy
really
score a
wanted to
touchdown.
simply
Yeah. You got to love
because that would go
though.
on my Phoebus music video.
That's just big for his confidence.
You know, this football team is just good. You know, as I said, we come out here, we replace stars with stars, and we have athletes.
Shout out to Abraham, man. He's doing a great job behind the screen. All these camera changes.
And
and
shout
all
out all the cameramen, all the switchers,
that.
all
Shout out to Abraham.
the
He's a great guy.
yeah.
Wait a minute. That was interesting. A clear false start by Christian after making a big play. They don't call it.
And he runs and gets 8-9 on the play. And gets down around the 20.
That's a great run by DeMonte Williams again.
Second down coming up.
Tay-Tay, what a big run.
I think that was a clear false start, not called.
It was a clear false start, yeah. After Christian made the big play, they didn't call it. So
I'm not
yeah.
calling that though.
I don't think I
This
would.
late in the game, this big of a lead, I'm not calling it.
It's been a blowout.
I'm not throwing another flag because that just stops the clock.
Been a blowout.
At the end of the day. And these refs have lives too.
If you look at the bottom, though, I don't know if you guys can see it on your screen, but we got the cheerleaders, right? We got the varsity JV and Phoebus cheer alumni all together with a united cheer, something that they've done as a tradition for these last couple of homecomings. So
Drops
shout
back
out
to
once
shotgun
again to the
to
cheer
running
team.
backs out. Oh, blown up. Oh, but he gets it a couple extra. Blown up by Gloucester. That's, I hate to say it, but that's the one good defensive play Gloucester's made all night.
Yeah.
And I think they stuck out the first out of it. But that's the one good defensive play they made
I
all
know.
night.
Yeah, that they've been able to still make
Nah,
those
third down. My
plays that
bad.
they need. We got less than 3 minutes left in this game, Scott. What have you been seeing out of the home squad, the home
Out of
commit
Phoebus?
squad? Yes.
Dominance. Is there any way to put it? Dominance. I've seen dominance just on both sides of the football. There's been nothing for Gloucester to take away from this game other than we got dominated. You know,
Absolutely.
Phoebus came out ready to play. Gloucester did not. It's that simple.
Tay-Tay again.
And he, no, face mask.
Yeah, he's going to get the 15, and it's going to be first and goal.
No flag. It looks like.
Oh, shout out to all the big boys on the field.
We do have a flag. I think there's going to be face mask. Have to just do goal line, so they will have it probably inside the 5. That score. As we are nearing 2 minutes, I will ask you the same exact question. But this time, what have you seen from Gloucester today?
A bunch of nothing.
A bunch of nothing. Yes.
For Gloucester, I'll say this. They just
It was a good
couldn't
try.
get anything going. You know, they couldn't get anything going. The scoreboard is 59-0. But at the same time, there were some positive plays. Like, we're seeing what their run defense can do.
But as I said,
We're seeing what their offense can do when they play their game. So
but
there was
as I
some
also said
positive,
earlier,
but
you
it was a blowout.
can take all those positives away, but then you have to look at we didn't score a point.
Yeah.
Not a point.
One, yeah.
They even went for a extreme.
They went for a Justin Tucker type field goal missed. You know. Now
just so they could say they didn't.
if I'm Phoebus, I'm kneeing.
Now.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do that.
Nah,
and I respect it for
I
it.
think they want one more.
I want
They want a
Tay-Tay
60
to give
piece.
me one.
They want 60.
Give me one, Tay-Tay.
I think they want to get
Takes
Tay
a
in
snap,
there.
hikes it,
Tay not gonna
gets
get there.
blown up.
He's gonna get it next drive.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get
Second and goal coming up.
Number 23 on the carry.
Yeah, you're just trying to run that
it.
clock.
Yeah,
if you're
they're
Phoebus.
just trying to slow it
Let
down.
this,
Yeah.
let this minute run by. Let this game end.
Jacob Anderson, number 60,
You played well. And I'll ask you an easier question.
Yeah.
What impressed you the most
Gonna
about
bring up
Phoebus?
second and goal.
What impressed me the most was, I'm not gonna lie, the offense. Right? We
Yeah.
know that the defense haven't been giving up points all year, but this offense hasn't been the same as they have been these past couple of years. Seeing them come out and do what they've done with the starters and with the backups, that was fun to watch tonight.
I was going to say backups. Backups impressed me the most. Is that a touchdown?
Kristen just laid down a shoulder and gets himself a touchdown.
Down, Phoebus. That's 60. You know,
He finally got that.
65. 65 nothing. And my biggest takeaway from Phoebus, my biggest positive, backups. The backups. It's just the backups, honestly. Because they came in. What Phoebus has not been able to do is score points with backups. They scored a lot of points with backups.
You can't say that it's just our first strings. Gloucester tried to do something. They're still continuously trying to put.
I think
in
they
work
had their first game.
with our second and third string team.
The flow goes good.
Looks like he's starting to get off to a good start.
No, it's
Ain't,
not.
no, it's no good.
No, it's not. Pulled it
No
right.
good.
Wow.
Ferris will be running hills this week.
And that will conclude the game. Yep. They run the clock.
65-0 win over Phoebus. A fun night, guys, with you guys.
Yeah,
Home.
Phoebus with a dominating win, 65-0 over the Gloucester Dukes. And
Looking forward to the next game.
I'm looking forward to the next game. And I'm looking forward to playoffs. I'm looking forward to states because I know we'll be there. And I'm looking forward to three rings in a row. But it was an amazing game today.
A fun night, guys.
Bye,
Fun
Phoebus.
night at Darling Stadium. On
Great homecoming. Fun night.
And all
And shout out everyone.
Yep. Everybody behind
shout out
the
to everyone
scenes.
who's
Shout out the
going
crew.
homecoming
Yep.
for-
You know.
Yep. Shout out to us, man. We've been shouting everybody else out. All day.
Shout out the crew. And shout out the cameraman. Shout out the switchers. Shout out Mr. Price. Shout out Miss Ward. Shout out Miss Thackeray.
Shout out London. Shout out Trinity. Shout out Miss Thackeray. Shout out Miss Ward. Shout out Mr. Price. Shout out Anthony. Shout out AJ. Shout out Zion.
Shout out DVP.
You know what?
Shout out Phoebus.
Shout out our AT Mark, making sure all our players are good.
I think you got the
Day in and-
shout outs. That was good.
Yeah.
Day in and day out, bro.
Shout out
Shout out
Phoebus.
the homecoming court,
Shout
of
out
course.
Phoebus.
Let's not
Of
forget
course.
the halftime.
They
of
do the
course.
handshakes.
Yeah.
But
And
This
game's over.
will conclude our broadcast.
Yep. It's been.
We're going to have an interview down on the track
And stay tuned for that.
in
And
a minute.
it's.
All right, and I am here with Mr. Coakley. I'm here with Mr. Coakley. Mr. Coakley, how do you feel being a principal of some winners?
Well, it always feels good to win a football game, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? You know, how does it feel knowing that, like, you're the principal of state champs, though? Like, state champs, 2-time state champ.
We're always proud of our young men that field, and we hope to get our third.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Coakley. Yo!
And we're back.
Thank you, London.
Thank you, London. And what a good game here today by Phoebus. You know, 59-0, dominating win over Gloucester. 65-0, dominating win over Gloucester. We had it in the first quarter.
Yes, absolutely.
Great
It just showed the dominant start to
homecoming game.
finish.
By
I don't
far,
think you could have a better homecoming game. You know.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in.
It's just been fun. Thank y'all for tuning in. And
we might
We
have
hope to
one
be
more
back.
interview.
do we have one more interview?
We might from the man himself, Coach Blizzy.
That would be interesting.
Shout
I
out
wanna
to
hear that.
Hampton Track. Even though we're gonna thump them this year, it's okay though.
Shout out
better
Hampton
luck next year.
Schools. Shout out the Academy of Digital Video Production. Shout out the Academy, the Acer Academy. Shout out Ace Academy. Shout out the Freshman Academy. Shout out Academy of Hospitality and Tourism.
Absolutely.
Shout out the Teachers of the Year, elementary, high school, middle school, all of them. And just shout out faculty and staff. You know, I feel like we don't give enough credit to the faculty and staff, especially as students.
Absolutely not. No, and they should definitely deserve and get their credit. What a football game tonight, boys. Have fun with you guys.
I had fun with you too. Been entertaining tonight. I hope this is not my last football game. I hope to be back for basketball games.
Yeah.
Most certainly. I think we might get more of them. I'm gonna be swimming, so I might not be able to make every one, but I plan to make a lot. So come out to the Aquaplex, by the way, when we hold those meets. So we moved up 4A.
Shout out to the band today. It was really just a fun.
Shout out to 757. And shout out everyone watching. That's not an
except for Hampton. We don't like Hampton.
And that will conclude our stream, and that will conclude it all.
Yeah. This production was brought to you by Digital Video Production from the Phoebus High School, and we wish you all a good rest of your night.
And this is Scott Sorrow,
Justin Moore III,
and Dylan Goggins
signing off. Have a good night.
Rest in peace.